Ultimately, yeah, because timers suck.
Well, welcome back to another Week in Decadent Battle Report. I'm joined by the man, the myth, the legend, Shannon.
Everyone.
You might have seen me on other streams, such as Hobby Collab, where I got absolutely booty blasted.
Ooh,
by Noah. It was a bad matchup, boys, but I tried to make it a good time to watch because I am a professional. Well, it's time for Green Guys versus Dead Guys.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever read any of my descriptions.
Oh, every one of them. I read every one of them. I think they're
always
great.
So happy.
Yeah.
What were the theme on this one was? Were you going to put me in the grave, or was going to bury you in bacon?
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's going to be good. So we've got the new Ironjawz up against some of the more exciting versions of Soulblight, aka stuff you don't see.
It is, yeah. It's weird stuff. It's strange stuff. I'm glad that you double checked a war scroll for me earlier, which means that I'm going to use a battle trait at least from the army.
I just knew that I wasn't being cheated like a million times by like 40 Soulblight players.
That's fair. That's fair.
He was just trying to play it soft for me after my booty blasting by Noah is all.
But did you have a good time at LVO? Like, did you enjoy it?
It was okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't the best tournament I've been to. What was cool is getting to meet all these people that I've, I got to meet Michael from Battleshock Wargaming and Jared. I got to meet some of the Hobby Collab people, but only like as they were streaming. There wasn't really time to talk to them because they were streaming the whole time. But certainly I talked to them on the stream a lot because I didn't have chat to look at, so I was just talking to the presenters.
Sure.
That was cool. It's just a lot of people. It's too many people. This is my first time. It took 10 to 15 minutes to get from my hotel room to the venue. It's like, so if I'm in the venue, I need to get something. It's like a 20 to 30 minute walk.
True. Yeah.
And then the whole building smells like all the worst parts of my Oklahoma childhood.
Okay, fair enough.
It's like, think of all of the scummiest, like, smoke-ridden bars, and, like, it's just in every... Like, it's not a scummy place, but, like, God, it smells like one of those old bars.
It smells like Las Vegas?
I guess.
Yes.
It was also, like, my first real time to spend any time in Las Vegas, so...
Yeah.
It was cool. It was fun to get to meet everybody. Like, if everybody goes again, I'll go because hanging out with my friends is cool. But if somebody were to ask me would I go to that alone, the answer is hell no.
I went to a equally famous and accredited tournament that same weekend.
Yeah, LVO at home, right?
The LVO at home, yeah, a little RTT over at Collector Mania. We were talking with the guys on how do you do a tournament like that in a way that's not ear-shattering and nose hair, singeing, and like, do you break them into pods? Do you have it be like, like you get your college syllabus and you're like, well, you are due at room 1 at 10 o'clock for your first game, and then you'll be moving over to the auditorium. Like, how do you do it in a way that, is just, it's a little easier to deal with on the, like, just the scale of it, Right. It's a big undertaking. It's a big undertaking.
There's no other way for them to do it. Let's be clear. Like, no one did a bad job. It's just like that's just a little bit too impersonal for me.
Sure.
What I like about the smaller, like 60-man tournaments is you kind of get to talk to everybody if you want to.
Sure.
Like, I can't talk to 300 folks.
So you're not Derek. Yeah. I also can't talk to 300 folks.
Yeah.
Derek could.
Yeah.
Derek.
Derek's wild. Standout coffee. Some mighty fine coffee. It's not coffee, but if you have some suggestions on coffee for us, I'm happy to do a coffee review a stream or two from now.
Oh boy, that would be a really different. I mean, it could be on par with like the 4 Loco games.
That's true.
That's true.
And then Bakuchi Dancer, good to see you, buddy.
Yep, absolutely.
All right.
Well, so we've got. I think it's gonna be an interesting match.
Yes,
they're two very, very different armies.
Right.
But I guess we should jump into beer o'clock. That was like a wonderful transition. I interrupted there.
No, that's perfect. Go ahead and put that beer that you
oh my God,
completely at random found on their way in.
In the history of wargaming, has there ever been a more perfectly named beverage combination with live stream than 3 Floyds and Pig Destroyers? permanent funeral. I don't know. But I saw that beer and I was immediately like, oh, wow, we gotta try it. Neither of us have tried it yet.
Pig Destroyer's Permanent Funeral.
Apparently, Pig Destroyer is a band. I'm going to assume a punk band, maybe a metal band. Don't get mad at me if I've classified their music incorrectly. But yeah, like what perfectly named beer for this game.
It's an IPA, so I'm going to hate the heck out of it.
It's an Imperial IPA, so it's also spicy on the alcohol content level. All right, well, Thomas loves it.
Oh man, you didn't get that reaction on camera. That's a shame. Yeah, I'm not drinking that. That is brutal. It's a shame because it is the most perfect name of all names.
All right, I don't want if you worked on this beer and you're watching, I don't want you to take this as an insult because I don't like IPAs very much, but I think I could drink this. It's not that hoppy.
It's not the worst IPA I've ever had.
It's not crazy, but it immediately made me think of a medieval doctor taste testing urine to balance humors, which is maybe not what they were going for. But boy, judging by the artwork on the can, I think that they'd be like, that's brutal and that's fine, and I'm all right with that.
Right now, for
certain,
it's tough when it's clearly a good product, and we are God's worst audience for it.
I will definitely still drink that.
All right, so this is what I'm going to start with, and I'm sure Shannon is going to transition to.
Absolutely.
This is from a local brewery, Burns Family. They make exclusively dark beers. This is Solar Eclipse, a bourbon barrel-aged imperial stout.
You can hardly read that bottle. It's so dark. Which, I mean, is a big selling point to me. I'm not going to lie. Delightful.
They're fantastic. So I haven't tried this one. When I went with Jen a while ago, I literally just bought everything that they had. One of everything.
At Burns?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm gonna snatch.
Yeah. Oh, there's an interesting
taster.
It's like very vanilla-y, or at least on the nose. Woo. Oh, it's just wonderful.
Yeah. It's not a.
It's a little bit too alcoholic.
Not a Pig Destroyer.
I mean, Pig Destroyer is big at 10.8.
Mm-hmm.
This one is bigger at 18.5.
Oh yeah, but it's alcoholic candy. That's what that is. That's
I didn't pour
right
a particularly big one because I want to survive this game.
Absolutely delightful. It's why you're playing Ironjawz, right? You can get as drunk as you want and play Ironjawz.
Not in my experience.
No, okay, fair enough.
Maybe if you're playing the Ard Boys list where you're just trying to rope-a-dope, like you get in
sit
pot,
on things.
You can then just pile away to create a window to send in brutes and all that stuff. Maybe that one you could, but my experience is that the pigs require a little bit more.
Sure.
I played this exact list before the new book, and it did okay. It's not the best list for sure. Let's talk about it. Let's start doing lists.
You go for it. I'm going to keep enjoying this before I get my kidney pig destroyed.
So we're going to start off with the we'll call this the Boss Rock Tower at Home.
Woo!
So if you have any of this Warcry terrain, spoiler alert, now you've got a Boss Rock Tower that you don't have to spend $60 on. It's even got a little horn on top. So the Boss Rock Tower is free. It's pretty cool, in my opinion. It's got 3 abilities with an 18-inch range. You get +1 on those abilities if there's somebody screaming inside the tower. The one that really matters is -1d6 2 charges until my next turn.
Fair enough.
As far as heroes go, here's somebody that can be in the tower.
Woo! Look at a wizard.
He's a 1-cast wizard unless he's near a bunch of boys, then he's a 2-cast wizard. He is... I think I was playing around with list stuff. He's not supposed to be the general. He's probably the general on this list. I can't see it behind my head.
Okay.
The general is supposed to be the pig. The big pig.
No, he's the general. Oh yeah. You don't want him to be general.
Yeah, gotcha. Because I want to have prized hog, my blue ribbon hog.
Blue ribbon hog.
Be my general's regiment ability.
For sure.
Then I've got 2 units of reinforced brutes. It's They're 3 wounds each,
Yeah.
3 up save.
Crunchy.
All they do is slap. You just can't go wrong.
Yep, absolutely.
Then you've got 1 unit of MSU Brute Ragers.
Mm-hmm.
I think that there's a version of this list that's a little bit better where I can fit more stuff in here that's using odd boys, but I'm using brutes because you can't stop me. I just use them. I'm tired of. I cannot help but use different units every time.
For the newer viewers, etc., MSU is Minnesota State University out of Mankato,
exactly.
Minnesota.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right, then I've got 4 big pigs.
Woo!
The hero, the hacking crew, and the regular ones. You'll note that I've converted mine to not have a dumb dude on top. The boss has been like modified to be one of the sidecar men.
Mm-hmm.
So just FYI, if you're like, this looks weird, it's because it looks better.
Yep, but you've got a good way of telling them all apart, right?
Yes. I like this one is the hero because he's got the backpack and the nose ring.
Right.
The other one has a big axe, no nose ring.
Right.
And the other 2, we'll just put one up there for as an example, only have 1 sidecar.
There we go.
And so those are very easy to distinguish the little pigs.
Absolutely.
And my subfaction is Pigs Go Fast.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's called Gorgrunna Stampede or something like that. Every time a unit in your army dies, up to a maximum of 4, for the rest of the game, all my pigs, and Gorgrunnas if I had them, get +1 to move.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, for sure.
Pretty soon, like 4 units die, and all of a sudden they're as fast as an eel.
Yeah.
Slippery pigs. Then my big pig boss has the Amberbone Totem or whatever it is for +10 to control. So he'll be 15 on an objective.
Boy, that's so much.
And then I know that the redeploy one is better, but I took the one where if I charge, everything gets +1 charge holder within 18.
I mean, when you're running a bunch of pigs, that seems fine to me too, right?
Right.
Right?
And my manifestations, I didn't get the orc ones in time, so I'm having to use primal energy.
Mm-hmm.
I think that one of the best things about the new book is the manifestations, so just because I'm not running them doesn't mean I don't think they're good. That just means that they're not my house yet.
Fair ugh. Super fair. Super fair.
All right. I think I covered all of it.
Indeed. How did you get your grand strategy in there?
What's that?
Never mind.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Perfect. Well, hey, I'm running some of our barbaric cousins here today. We're doing some Soulblight Gravelords. Doing the Bacchanal of Blood, which I'm thinking about that, and that makes really interesting implications because it kind of insinuates that Bacchus, the god of drinking and debauchery, is in the pantheon of Age of Sigmar gods because we use the word Bacchanal. But we're not going to chase that down. That's fine. Don't worry about it. It'll be okay. We're running Manny the Man Manfred, good old cousin Manny. He's here with all of his little bag of tricks.
I'm gonna put him on.
Yeah, he can spin around and etc. This is my Manfred that I painted up to be taken in as an ally for Flesh Eater Courts. But I like him. I like the kind of bloody, kind of gross-looking Manny there. Really, his big thing there is trying to do that fun redeploy shenanigan that he has, and he's a 2-cast wizard, which is wonderful, right? Nice. Super helpful, super helpful. In his regiment, he has got 2 big ol' units, reinforced units of Vargeists. Vargeists sit in a really interesting place in the book because they're vampires.
Right.
So they get the kind of vampire bonuses and etc., but you can't bring them back if they die. So I'm going to see what we can do with them. They're kind of fun. They got some teleport shenanigans. The whole theme and idea behind this list is a lot of little movement things. Really trying to use movement as opposed to the old grind of putting a bunch of skeletons or a bunch of zombies on the board, right? So that's him and his unit. The next one, I do have one of the Vengori Lords here. 1-cast wizard, has that little buff of -rend for enemies, or debuff zone, which is super useful in an army that's not particularly crunchy. I didn't take a lot of stuff with very good armor saves here, so I'm hoping that that'll help balance out those scales. This individual here is leading a wonderful pair of zombie dragons that are up flying above the battlefield. I've got them both put up into the reserve to deep strike later on. See if you make that corner. Oh, yeah. Very nice. Perfect. Boy, we were talking a little bit before the stream, but Soulblight's coming up soon, and I'm sure we'll talk on it more. Refreshing a bunch of models. Beautiful models. Holy cow. Do the Graveguard. I forget what they're calling them now. They're calling them
Barrow Guard.
Barrow Guard, yeah, right. So Barrow Guard TM are coming up. But it's going to have some very interesting implications for a lot of this list.
Shit, where's
for
my
sure.
only wall hat? Oh,
Your
I'm
wall
so
hat.
bad. My only wall.
Only Waz hat.
It's upstairs.
Oh,
in my,
no.
I took it to LVO and I didn't bring it down after unpacking.
I think we know who's going to win this game now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
right?
Not the idiot that didn't bring his branded shit.
Yes.
Talk about how uncomfortably sexy that on 4 is. Very like.
Oh, it's very feline. Indeed. Boy. Yesterday I was doing the armoring workshop, and all the girls that were there working on stuff were talking about vampires and things too. So I don't know. It's a theme of the weekend, apparently. Theme of the weekend. Final regiment. I'm bringing Kritza. Because I think he's fun. I think he's funny. He's got dumb little abilities that might come in handy. Who knows? And he's the perfect character to be leading this dumb little unit, which is just 2 units of the Fellbats. These are fantastic objective grabbers. I can bring them back after they're completely wiped out. These are my sacrificial bodies, and they do the job beautifully. Otherwise, lore, I am bringing the old Aether Rot machineries. I'm hoping to do some fun shenanigans using the old cogs here, should that all go off. With this battle plan, Pendulum might be useful, right? It's kind of pinched in. I might be able to just make a center line and cut with the Pendulum. You don't have any ward saves, so I don't know if the swords are going to make an appearance today. But hey, they're also 12 attacks, so you never know. They might be able to do it. They do some mortal wounds, cut through some armor. And that's the whole of it. I think the only thing that we haven't discussed is Honor Guard. What are we doing on any of this stuff?
So I am a few drops, so I pick one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do Prized Pig on my, what's it called? Prized Beast. It's my blue ribbon pig.
Yeah.
It's going to be the Hacking Crew.
Mm-hmm.
And what are you going to do?
That doesn't have to be in not the General's Regiment, right?
It has to be in the General's Regiment, so I was
Correct,
like...
because you're not the multiple ones. Boy, they made that nonsensical.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to do... So you've got your General, and then that's your buddy. I get 2 of them. I can't do the fun infantry one, unfortunately, because I don't have any sub-heroes to kind of do it off of that thing, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have...
sub-hero?
Nope, they're each leading their own regiment. Yeah, that's 3 drops. So I'm going to do Prize Beast on this dragon.
Okay.
Just so that I've got one of them too, right? Who knows? Maybe it'll be helpful. Possibly not. And then I'm going to have probably that far unit over there. Let's just have them priority target. So I got a little bit of killing power in here, right?
All right, so I've got a blue ribbon hog, and you've got Baddest Breath in the Mortal Realms.
Baddest Breath in the Mortal Realms. Should be good. Should be good.
And catching up on chat, Liam T. Holding up the mirror to our streaming style by saying, I knew even if I was 15 minutes late, you folks would still be up a warm-up drink.
100%. Absolutely. This is a beer channel in which we play games.
All right. Yep, Hogwarts is a great name. I thought about doing my pigs, like Ian had. Themed Harry Potter.
Oh, for the
like Harry Trotter.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But I was too lazy. Oh, Josh, thanks, buddy.
Woo.
I don't know who to cheer. Sorry, my voice has been coming and going after LVO.
Another reason not to be screaming your lungs out for 3 straight days in a smoke-filled room in Vegas.
I say it's wall, but it's all right when everything's undead by the end of the game. Get mod previewed for next week. Can't wait to hear your thoughts on it once it's out.
That's fair.
We're gonna once it comes out. I don't have Gits, but
we've got
Gene,
so many people.
Gene is all about it. So,
there you go.
Gene will get it, and we'll get him on stream, and we'll show it off for you guys. But thank you, Josh, for that super chat.
Absolutely.
I'm excited about it. Apologies to all those Ironjawz players out there. Destruction has historically been my worst Grand Alliance. I'm gonna do my best though.
But 1/4 of the top 8 at LVO is Ironjawz. So you've got the strength of the book to carry you through this game.
That's correct.
There you go, right?
All right, so I was 2 drops, you were 3.
Sure was.
I am turning it over to you for turn 1.
That's so kind. Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. Perfect. Well, hey, we're going to jump straight into it. We're going to seize the center because there's not a lot of other options given this weird sort of deployment. You
Yep.
don't have to take the flanks. I could try to take their land, but I feel like that's just an invitation for you to slap me. So I'm not going to do that. We're just going to jump straight on into season that center. Let's go with ourselves a hero phase here. It's a little weird not playing Flesh Eater Court, so I've got like 8 things to do to try to generate currency. I
Right.
can just say, let's cast some spells. So, magic time. First things first, Manny the Man Manfred wants to get that Wind of Undeath up and running. See if I can't just spike some of your guys for a second, huh?
Rude.
Perfect. Sixer, that will, because I'm +1 to cast from the Bacchanal Blood.
All right, I've got 2 unbinds from my guy who's near all the boys, so there's no reason not to roll. I stop it on an 11.
Woo!
You weren't
Yikers.
looking, so I just lied about it.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Don't
Chat
tell
will let you
chat.
get away with it. Don't worry. They always will side with you on that stuff. I've never seen them call you out on a roll whatsoever.
Yeah,
I just
never.
want to double. Yeah, 7. Good. Perfect. All right. Well, next let's try to get that pendulum out. Let's get it swinging. Also coming off of Manny the Man Manfred. Pendulum on an 8.
What's your other thing to do?
The rest of them are going to be debuffs I'm out of range for. It'll be one of those 2.
All right, I'll just try and stop this one.
For sure.
Oh,
All right. Magic can sit on down. Vengori Lord is going to try to get the little swords. Like get the stabbers. Like I said.
Toxic orc casting.
The orcs, I mean, there had to be a reason why they made top 8, right? And it's because
Right.
they're magic. Most powerful magic dice rolls in the game.
Yeah, beat all
Really.
those croak lists.
Hands down. All right. Swords. 10, 11. Come on now. You don't
I'm
even have to
out.
roll.
I'm
Oh,
out.
okay. Well, that's fair. I was like, there's no way you stop that. You could have stopped it. All right. We're going to pop
Do you want
these.
to do a test?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
mouse.
you tried. You tried.
I should have
Some
saved
good
that.
dice.
Yeah.
They can purchase those dice.
Yeah. No, sadly, I don't have it set up because I haven't figured out how to, like, get it shipped out in a way that doesn't cost $1,000 for shipping.
That's super fair. Super fair.
There's a way, I just haven't figured it out.
Obviously, I've got no rallies going on. Anything you want to do for my hero phase?
All right, it's the first turn, so I will remember it, but
Ooh.
time will tell on how much longer that lasts.
Okay.
I'm gonna do my Mighty Destroyers or whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
My 3-inch.
3-inch bump up.
All right, this is all I'm doing, so feel
Sweet.
free to.
I'm going to jump right into the movement phase then while we're going. So one of the things that's cool about this list, like I think this is a very Creatures of the Night, Manfred-ish kind of list. But it's a lot of things that we might see go away, you know? We're looking at Soulblight coming up soon, right?
Right.
We know that for a fact, and they've told us there's going to be more models than they showed at the LVO preview,
Correct.
which was a great preview. Boy, those models. That dragon, holy cow. I don't know anyone who can with a straight face say they don't love that new dragon model. It is
Monsters.
absolutely monsters. Yeah, you would have to be a monster to not love that dragon model. That is, God, it's so good. It's just so good. So I'm excited to see that come out. The Vordry, I guess the only complaint I saw someone post on it that's maybe valid is that the top of his lance has to be like 18 inches off the table.
Yes.
And that is definitely you're not paying attention or you've had a few beers. Snap decapitation.
If people are, oh, I forgot to reset the stuff from last time.
Oh, hey, look at all those battle tactics I got.
Oh, actually, you failed to.
Oh no, actually, I don't want that. Please undo. Control Alt Delete.
All right, apologies, friends.
All good. But when you're looking at some of the other things that are in this list, we got Vargeists, right? I think they're going away. I think they're going away.
Right. I think that they're a little bit better than bats as far as like a prospector. Now I understand that they don't come back.
Right.
But if you've already got stuff that's coming back, I think you're better off with some Vargeist than some bats. But like you said, they're probably on their way out.
Sure.
We were talking about it. You said that they're one of the few remaining shared kits.
Mm-hmm.
One of the
Running Critzy here, just while you're chatting.
one of those is going away now in the Borrow Knights because they used to be the Black Knights shared with Hex Wraiths. We've got Dark Riders and what was the other one? I just played them. And
Black Knights, Hex Wraiths.
No, it's the Dark Riders.
Oh, a Doomfire Warlocks.
Yes. Sorry.
Yes.
New Ghoul kit, new Horrors kit, new Dragon kit. Is there a Ghoul kit coming out?
There's been the rumors on it back and forth. I don't know if they're actually going to do it or if the Crypt Guard was what we saw and that's what everyone thought was going to be new ghouls. It's an aged kit. It could certainly be redone. But I think it's less of a priority for them than for them to think on Horrors and Flayers because of the Vargeist being a shared kit, right?
Right.
But again, we will see. We'll see how much of a priority that is for them to get rid of these shared things. Much the same as when Night Hunt is redone this summer, do they get rid of the Hex Wraiths? Because we already know they're dropping the Black Knights out of Soulblight. I don't know.
Right.
I'm going to drop one dragon here, and then I think that's going to be about it. So, a lot of... actually, I still got to get that Vengori. Let's get him shifted just a little bit. I think we shifted back and away.
Movement tricks, not kidding around.
No, not at all. So, advancing a little bit, grabbing a few objectives, trying to go and get, my control point in the center there. I didn't want to give you a good charge option for your pigs to start getting them revved up too soon, so I left this one alone, and then I teleported over those Vargeists, which are able to just drop outside of 9, and dropped one dragon in the backfield. So we've got a lot of kind of movement spread out already from Soulblight, which is what this list does, right?
Right.
Excited for it. Movement phase over to you.
I am probably going to redeploy something. I haven't figured out what. I think I'm supposed to be redeploying these brutes to help them get around town a little bit,
I mean, you can double their... It's like Fire Slayers. The fastest you'll ever go is charging, and the second fastest might be a redeploy.
Right. So I'm going to redeploy the group right here. Sorry, we don't have a man in the chair today, so I'm just going to bring this stuff up real quick.
Buttons!
And then go to the head-on. So this is going to be a 1d6 on the unit that's closest right here.
Yep.
Oh, 5.
Boy, yeah, heck yeah.
All right. So that's all I'm going to do. Doesn't get me onto the point.
Thank goodness.
I wanted to be on the point, though. Would you believe me if I said I wanted that?
I would very much believe you. Because that'd be a roughin' right away for me. All right.
Somebody said this was going to be a 9-inch charge.
It should be a 9er.
Well, we'll just say it's a 9.
Okay. My army does not shoot. Well, actually, that's not true. The dragons are back there, but they're out of range. Do you have any shooting in this list?
No.
Well, you got puke, right? Technically speaking, off your wizard.
I don't think so.
Doesn't he vomit and vomit better when boys are giving him high fives?
That's 3rd edition.
Darn it.
Yes.
That makes me kind of sad. Not gonna lie. All right. Well, then we get the charge phase, of which I think I'm good. Well, boy, am I good? Because those buddies are gonna be in for a rough one. But I don't think charging you is helpful in this situation. I think. Well, no.
Every turn of combat that I get, I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to tell you not to do it. I'm just like, in my head, I'm like, yeah, charge me. That's all I'm here to do.
It's going to come down to a redeploy, right? Because you're going to make yourself at a 3-inch charge easy there.
Right.
So will my redeploy be enough to save me or not? I don't know. Boy, do we get stuck in there. Because on the charge, I mean, I'm +1 to wound on the charge, which is nice because I do have that vampire keyword.
Right.
And it's a fair amount of attacks with I don't think the killing power is there, without some sort of way. It's only a single point of rend. 3, 18, 19 total attacks. And you're 3 wounds each?
3? On those
roots.
guys, yes.
Yeah.
Are you infantry?
I am.
I might. No, you're safe now, but I might prevent you from contesting stuff here. I'll check in a second. But
isn't it? Oh, actually, yeah, because it's based on control score, right? Because I am
with a health characteristic of 1 or 2,
okay.
so you're
Okay.
fine.
We're great. We love it. We love it. Boy, do we do the other bigger thing? Yeah, is that you'll pile in and you'll come take that from me. I think that I trust. I'm gonna do the best redeploy. The best redeploy. It doesn't even matter what symbol it is. Skull, bat wings. It's coming up. It's gonna be great.
I believe in you.
Yeah. And that is going to.
Oh, I do have
my turn.
He does have green
Yeah,
cube.
right.
It's 10 inches. It's shooting combat, but it doesn't get any bonuses anymore.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Okay.
All right, so that's going to score me a fat 7 points. 1 for my backfield, 2 for a flank, and 4 for my battle tactic of seize the center. And with that, tournament speed turn it over to you.
Oh, I just hit clear rather than...
Then give more stuff.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, I think they are going to be getting rid of all the old world stuff, which will be really interesting when Cities comes up.
Right.
For certain. And it always leaves ogres in a little bit of a weird limbo. But as far as Soulblight being concerned, I think that makes them drop the Terrorgeist, drop the Zombie Dragon, drop the Vargheists. And then, what does that mean for effect later in the year? Hopefully, really exciting new giant monster things. But we'll see. I can be hopeful.
Coming from a giant monster enjoyer.
Oh, the most enjoyer.
Waffle House, I'm guessing by the end of 2025, maybe the old world kits will be gone. That'd be nice. There's a lot of those kits. I don't think 2025. I think by the end of the edition, most of that will be gone.
Maybe, but that also includes Nagash, all of the Mortarks,
Archeon.
the Glotkin, Archeon.
Okay,
I don't know if all the old world will be gone.
Yeah, but maybe we're thinking about the stuff that's shared.
Sure, or at least all the pre-end time stuff. That for sure.
Yeah, Liam T, if I could get any 2 things for Nighthaunt with their book, it'd be new Hexwraiths and a monster of some kind.
Heck yeah, any monster.
Yeah, they lost that Morgul or whatever, and they just never got anything back.
Yeah. Ooh, who knows?
Okay, so what's next? How far away are you from my boss tower? Ooh, I love that. Excuse me. My hero phase. I need to pick out a battle tactic. I'm going to fight twice, nobody's going to die.
Liam, do you know how many more War Scroll cards they have than the index cards? Because we know 3 of those are probably going to be manifestations, and another one's going to be terrain. So if it's more than 4, then I'm very excited. Minus, I don't know if they're going to include the spearhead ones in that too. But like if it's more than 4 and we know it doesn't include spearhead, then yeah, that is exciting. That's cool.
I just realized that it would be easier and safer to do attack on 2 fronts, and because
yes,
normally I'm a shit show player on stream.
Mm-hmm.
I have done pretty poorly recently, and I want to rep people that are excited about Ironjawz. I want to do a good job for them.
That's fair.
So I'm going to do the smarter play, which is do something that can't fail on a failed charge.
Correct. Yep, that's fair.
Then, did you have anything in the hero phase to do?
Well, you've got spells right?
Beginning of hero phase.
I don't think so.
Right.
I don't think I've got any beginning proper stuff.
The first thing that happens is this guy gets up into the tower.
Getting on in.
I immediately ask Big Angry Jesus to give minus 1d6 to the charges on the Flappy Birds over there.
Oh, okay.
Goes off.
Okay.
So you're a d6er. I gotcha.
For sure.
I'm sure I've got a -1 fun here somewhere.
So just a d6 charge?
Just a d6 charge.
Okay.
No commands. I'll take that one.
Worst, but yeah, we'll give it a shot. 49 in the index and 55 in the new book. And we know the new spearhead is 1, 2, 3, 4 units. That would be 8. Yeah, so that math's not adding up right now. We'll see. Could be fun.
55 in the new book?
Yeah, so if they drop Terrorgeist, Zombie Dragon, they're cutting down a few, then we're looking to see a few more. Because we got that new Vampire Lord for sure. Forge Eye is basically replaced. You can kind of call the Dragon replaced. And then all those other kits that they've shown so far are replacements.
I would be super sad if they didn't take this opportunity to cut down that range a little bit.
Sure.
Like, I hate taking people's toys away. Like, Stormcast is a crime because they're so new. But some, like, we're talking about kits that have been around.
And Soulblight, it's not even necessarily like the range. It's Curse City. Curse City is like 25 War Scrolls.
I don't care. They're all beautiful.
They are all beautiful.
Look at
but
him.
Like, it is great. It's a great model. They're great. The problem is that you end up with all these little things that no one like the Varskiger or whatever, like the little naked cannibals crawling up posts.
Those are so cool.
They are, but no one takes them.
I
Put them in a unit together. Make them like a Warcry warband. Okay.
All right. Bob Van Emmerich. Vampire counts as an old World Legends army. They probably aren't getting models from AOS, but I do think they want to get rid of the dual kits, yeah.
I agree.
All right. So,
yeah, jumping on. Bam.
Let's cast some spells.
Okay.
I'm going to cast the one true spell that really is the only thing that matters, and that's crit 2 hits.
Oh, I don't like that.
On those guys.
No, thank you. Oh my God! I may as well. Ah, yep, you've got it. Crit 2 hits all day.
I'm going to choose a green little wafer.
Yep.
Because I'm so green.
Delightful.
Are we green, Corbin? I'll be green, super green. Then do I do the prudent thing and delete this, or attempt to delete that? Or do I do the orky thing, which is to cast?
I mean, you essentially have one whole turn of not needing to worry about this thing, right?
Yeah, but this is the turn to not need a spell and. Anyway, we're casting this thing.
Yeah, no, of course.
I'm no fool.
Do it.
The gnashing jaws or whatever.
Yep.
Not on that.
Okay.
All right. Over to you.
Yeah. So I do think I want to spend the point just to do a little bit of spell casting here because it'll be on a dead even roll, right? May as well try it. And let's try to. We try to put in a little bit of chip damage, or do we try to muck some stuff up? I think it's chip damage. Let's try some Wind of Undeath.
Okay.
Picking a point over there. No! I needed a 7.
All right. This is what we were talking about as we walked up the stairs to get beers.
I need magic.
It's going to be sad if your magic doesn't go off.
For sure.
But this is the turn for it to go wrong, right? When you get close,
if it has to.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like the first turn is always usually the best turn for your magic to wet the bed, and then when you're in the scrum, all your debuffs going off, like that's when.
For certain.
All right. Let's see. Brutes are pretty good. Menace in the new book. I think that Ard Boys are like the real best ones, but Brutes are pretty great. I want to see new monsters, elite infantry, Vargeist go up like Croc's got. Whoo! Whoo! Ooh.
What?
Ooh. I'm right there with Bob.
Oh. Yeah. But I don't think they will. Because I don't feel like the Vargeists are that.
But I would love them to.
Actually, the only thing are Vargeists in Manfred's Regiment Renown.
Oh, I forgot already. I promised I'd forget.
Yep.
My
Super Destroyers?
My Super Destroyers.
Super Destroyers.
I'm going to Super Destroy Biatch. We're going to move these guys up because they're the ones that need the help.
Right.
Do they?
Right. Not really.
If I move 4, I'm 3
away.
You're
already 3. So yeah, they don't need the help.
Who wants to put some junk in the trunk?
A pig? I guess. Maybe a pig?
Let's do these guys. They're a little bit further away, maybe. It's the cool thing to do.
Yeah. Indeed. Trying to think of anything else. Why? What else could they add to? I mean, I feel like they would have revealed it at LVO if they were doing a foot vampire unit. People have always talked about wanting to do a foot blood knight sort of deal.
If they do that, what they're going to get is the Prince Duval as a genericized unit.
Sure.
It's exactly what they've done with the Plague Pack and the Domaton Storm Coven or whatever.
That's fair. And I'd maybe take that. If I was doing a Castellai kind of army, I'd definitely run that. That'd be a cool squad.
And so, just FYI, I know that you can redeploy these pigs to give them to do 2 go fast points. I chose not to do that because I felt like it was going to be more impactful to do those guys.
Yep. Yeah, and if you would have had a 6, you would have denied me 2 points right there. So.
Right. That was worth it. So I'm off screen looking for dice to
way over there.
To mark
so far away.
Their go fast.
Mark. Oh, right. Might be good to have. Yeah.
It does not look like a hit point.
That's very fair. Super fair.
All right.
Super fair.
So, how fast does a pig go? It's 10
fast as
inches.
It wants to go.
So we're just gonna run this guy. Sorry, I didn't roll it.
Do.
6.
Yeah, that's why you didn't roll it. Doesn't matter. Pigs go where pigs want to go.
All right, so he's got 2 momentum. Then the boss? Or, yeah, the boss.
Ooh, I did the thing.
Oh, you did it.
I did it. There he goes.
Yeah.
Now you just grab them. Grab the models and move them.
Well, no. Now I gotta move them around.
Get it all. Yep. Getting fancy with it.
Just make sure I leave room. This height button, as beautiful as it is, occasionally gets in the way.
Only occasionally, though.
Then that guy.
Holy cow!
All right.
Dice for days. So you got what? 20. You got
holy hog.
Holy hog!
You
got what? 25 control on that now.
I've got 15.
Yep.
25. Yep.
Yeah. I yield that one to you, I guess. Enjoy that.
Suck it, nerd.
Oh man.
Then we're just gonna run this pig for fun.
Yep.
For 2, so he's just gonna come over here.
Pig movement. Why? May as well.
And make it so that you may or may not choose to engage me.
Right.
These guys are gonna run right here.
Mm-hmm.
We're just gonna back up. And just not. They're ready for the fight, but they're not that ready for the fight.
Right. Tactical withdrawal.
Yes. And then the brutes now move for real.
Mm-hmm.
And as we said, I just move outside of 3 because we pre-measured like pros. If anyone's curious, we're using imperial inches and not LVO inches. Oh, he took a shot.
Cough.
He took a shot.
Took a. Yep.
These guys are going to move outside of 3. Where are my sticks?
Right. Good little movement devices there.
Yes.
Could be good. We may see some Underworld's teams in the notebook. Yeah.
May see what?
That we may see some of the Underworld teams. Yep. I would definitely agree with that. The Prince Duval kits are handsome, as are the what are they called? The Sons of whatever. Velmorn. Yeah, beautiful kits.
My problem is that I already moved all of my not Velmorn, Duval onto 40 mils to just be vampires.
Oh, sure. Yep.
And that's great and all, except now they no longer
are what they should be.
Yep.
Oh boy.
All right. So
bats.
That's that. The pigs just kind of like got all wound up.
Yep. Okay. Well,
over to you, sir.
Yeah. So I've got some choices to make here, right? Obviously, I'm redeploying something. The question is, what? Do I redeploy the Vargeist over there and hope I roll well and you roll poorly? Combination of things. Because even if I roll perfectly, a 9-inch charge is still doable.
Right.
Especially with a reroll. Very doable. I could redeploy 1 unit of bats to make it so that you're kind of locked in combat with them there. And then hopefully you get less attacks into the Vargeist because of piling. I think that's the way to do it. I think that's what I'm going to try to do. I want to redeploy this unit of bats. Because of Manfred's dumbness, they can redeploy into combat.
Right.
And if I roll high enough, which is what I'll be looking for rolling over here, I can try to get it in there so you have to pile in closer to me with your guys, but you'll get less attacks into them because I feel like you're going into them anyway. That's my plan.
I think it's a cool plan.
I think
you're going to use your rules.
You're like, I think it's a cool plan. However, if you roll a 1, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, Bob has a good point. Did slaves or war clans get any underworld war bands? The answer is no.
Ooh.
And they had some to choose from.
Yeah. Very interesting.
Yeah.
All right, here's the bat redeploy. Come on, Nagash. Yeah! I will take 5. 5 is great. Huzzah. So this, one of the fun movement shenanigans off of Manfred there. All right, so you are going 5 straight over. Bum, 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 bum. Be right on there. Here, here, and here. Ta-da! All right. That is what the bats are for. Back to you.
All right. Charges. Shooting.
That's true. You got pukey boys.
But he's in the tower, and you can't attack while you're garrison.
Okay.
I
don't know.
So I have no charges.
Okay. Ooh. Now I actually have to think. Because now my Vargas can get +1 to wound.
Ooh.
Oh my god. But are they going to just get obliterated by your guys coming in there? Because the whole point here was that you've got to pile this way and have less guys to attack.
Remember, I can pivot around too. I don't have to go directly.
Correct. Yeah, you have to keep at least equidistant.
Yeah.
But I still think that that's going to be a lot less than like everything, right?
100%.
Bump, 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 ba-dum. Do I charge to try to make this a sandwiching maneuver, or do I go off of what I did and then I save myself 2 command points, which will be quasi-wasted? Boy, this is an interesting one. You're gonna activate first. You're obviously gonna activate into the Vargeist because who cares about bats? I surely don't.
Right.
We both know I don't. So is this worth it, or is it better to have an all-out attack and all-out defense? Especially if I roll Snake Eyes and all of this thinking becomes wasted.
Pointless.
Pointless wasted thinking. I'm going to try to go with the cool thing I just did with my bats and not countercharge. That might be a terrible idea, but I'm going to see.
I think that's the right choice.
I think I talked myself.
It's the choice I would have made.
All right.
All right. Let's go into activations.
Yeah.
We're going to activate with, I think it's going to be this group first.
Yep. Okay.
So the reason that I'm so worried about activating, you need to go slightly more pivot around, right?
Right. Yep. Just kind of closing the door.
Is because if I kill these bats, they don't get to activate.
This is true.
So the question is, it looks like these two have to punch.
That's enough. You could kill them right there.
Exactly. One of them is the boss.
Right.
And then the rest of them, this guy is
a little out.
Is out.
Okay.
So we got 2 guys into bats.
Yep.
And then 6 guys. 1, 2. Is it 6? 8,
1,
7.
2, 3, 4, 5.
7 guys.
Yes, 7. Hey, Ian. Number with one of them.
Which one is that? Ian Morris.
Ian Morris. I don't remember which number he is.
He's Ian A.
Ian A. Beautiful. It's going. We're doing some Manfred schemes like Manfred's supposed to.
Yes, it's legit. Okay, so let's look at what a brute does.
What the?
I am not all attacking this one.
But you should.
Get out of my face about it. We're gonna start with the brute. The Gore Choppa.
Okay.
We'll go with Gore Choppas.
And this is into the center group?
This
or
is
the side group?
The side group.
What kind of rend are you looking at?
2 on the Gore Choppas, 1 on everything else.
Oh, boy. It might even just be better to have them die and start over. Please continue.
All right. So 4s and 3s into those dudes.
Yep. Yikers.
3 at Rend 2.
3 at Rend 2. 3 at Rend 2. Sweet. Damage?
3 damage each.
So we got a big old 9 for that 6 board save.
These guys have crit 2 hits. I don't know if I rolled any 6s, so we're not going to worry about it.
Okay. I save 1. That is 8. I'm 3 wounds each. You got 1 wound left.
All right. You want me to roll all these?
Yeah.
All right.
For the camera.
For the camera.
For the camera.
Plus it's 4s.
Yeah.
All right. So that was 2. So there's 5 guys here. This is going to be 4s and 3s.
Okay. Well, they weren't all 3s and under.
All right, so those explode.
Oh, yikers. Okay.
Do. And then 3 come back.
Mm-hmm.
And then 3s. That's 1 rend.
Yeah, still all my armor damage.
Okay, 2 each.
2 each? Okay, I'm going to start with these 4. Up, I'm dead. Okay.
You're not infantry, you're a beast.
Correct.
Right, I do have the brute weapons, but not the choppa, I think, have anti-infantry.
Disgusting. It's pretty great.
Okay.
All right,
then,
so my go then, right?
No,
You've got to
I've got to try not to kill that
kill
unit.
it. Do it.
All right, so I've got 3 attacks from the regular guy.
For sure.
4 attacks from the... What did this brute do before he became a brute dude?
The champion. What brute? How do you become?
Oh, I know. He was the owner of the pig farm.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
The farmer.
The head farmer is going to
Hogsman.
The hog lord.
The hog. Ooh. Actually, I feel like that should be the name of this champion of at least the riders.
Right, yeah.
The hog lord. That's great.
All right, so this is going to be 4s and 3s.
Let's see it.
6s explode.
All 4s and 3s. Darn it.
It's looking.
You got a 6 explode there.
Yep.
Kill my guys.
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
4 goes straight through.
Okay.
It is 2 damage each.
Okay, so 8. You can't kill them.
Oh my god. But
I
might
can
be
pull
a
you out.
Wet, maybe.
Bats.
Get sad.
Oh, heck yeah. High five, Manfred. Good job.
All right, so I'm currently up to +1 move on my oinkers.
Oh, boy. I don't love that. I forgot about that part of the bats dying. All right, that bat's going to all-out attack because I ain't using these points, right?
Right. All out defense because, life is short.
Because life is short.
How many wounds are those guys? 3?
Yeah, you're not overrunning. Get out of here.
I want to, though.
All right, melee weapons. Get ready for this. 4s and 4s. Okay. Doing good so far.
Nice.
Yeah, we've got 1.
Rend 1.
Nope. That would be way too generous.
Save it.
Okay. Perfect. Ta-da.
All right, I hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9. Yep, you got it. Very nice, very nice. Say what, Shannon? No Feck? I am playing Feck's Cousins, which is almost all Feck models Soulblight Gravelords.
All right.
All right. That I think was as good as that turn could have gone for me. I think that I did what I needed to do. Big cryo roll, you too. Woo! Oh no. So
I don't know if I want it though.
I mean, the changes that they made to the double turn are spicy. I'm not gonna lie. And what's the underdog rule on this one?
You get like 2 points. You count as 2 more for non-hero units.
So like I get like 2 banners, or my control score is +2 per model.
The second one.
Okay. So the second one?
Yeah.
Oh.
You count as +2 per not model but unit.
Oh, per unit. Okay, so like I have extra banners.
Oh, I see.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, banners don't stack, is I guess what I was
Correct.
thinking.
Yes.
So yeah, you just add 2 to your control.
Okay.
Summer King with the most hated man in the mortal realm.
You've been listening to a little bit of Pancreas No Work. Which, boy, if you hate Manfred von Karstein as much as many other people do, you should go watch his video on Manfred. Because it is just seething hate, and it's glorious.
All right, I don't see anything I really care to do, so I'm going to give it to you.
Okay, now I got to think of something I want to do, which, boy, this is probably, it's a D6 charge. You know what? I'm probably getting mucho caliente, like real spicy on this.
I love that.
But I am going to try to attack on 2 fronts.
Mucho.
Yeah. Yep.
Mucho.
Yep.
I think you can do it.
I think I can do it too, but it is going to be effort. It is 100% going to be effort.
Yeah, you're going to be trying so hard.
I'm going to be trying real hard. All right. Attacking on 2 fronts. Let's do some hero phase going on here. There's nothing to rally because bats are hanging out, and I bring things back in the movement phase. So I'm not worried about that either. I am the underdog, so I do get a point for bringing bats back. That's nice.
Yay.
one bat point, please. So we're just going to bounce right into the old magic phase, I guess. Manny the Man Madfred. I'm assuming that all of these spells are a range of 12.
Oh, my pigs all tick down
18. Yeah,
to
and
1
12.
momentum.
Oh, correct. We are a new round, aren't we? We are at a new round. So I'm going to have... I'm going to have Manny start with his wind. So wind to death, wind to gas off of Manny.
All right.
We're trying to spike it back here again. On an 8, because I'm a +1. Yes! All right. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So 18 inches off of him, and then it's got 3 things within 6, so it's not going to be those guys. It'll be this pig, him up in the tower, and then these guys here.
Okay.
All right. I think it's just a D3 each. Pig, 2 mortals. Guy in the tower, 2 mortals. Brutes in the middle, 3 mortals. Good job, Manny. All right. Moving on. Oh, right. I had done a wound. Oh, no, 3 is clean. Never mind.
3 is
Bat,
clean.
you suck. Actually, you did your job. Good job, Bat.
No.
You did just fine.
But I feel like they're sitting pretty.
All right. Next, we're going to have Manfred try to bring out that pendulum.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we want it. Let's get that pendulum out here. It is on a 6. I don't think that casts, but boy, no one uses this lore very much. Although I think I've been seeing a little bit of people using it recently, right?
Yeah, a little bit. Usually for the
Summon Kongs.
the cogs.
It is on a 6.
Right.
Okay.
Get it.
And this one, do I need to set it up outside? Yeah, 9 inches away. I know it can move in now, but it does still have to follow rules about not being too silly.
Right.
So I think what we do with this then is we line her up for in the future to kind of patrol these 2 for me the best that I can, which is going to be over here. And setting that thing up right there, is that going to hurt myself? Because I know this can hurt your own stuff, can it?
I think so.
Manifestation, Scything Blade, passed across.
Does the tower work like the Fect train, where you have to target the train instead? With attacks only. That's correct, Bob.
Oh, no, it's only enemies, so I'm not going to hurt myself sitting there.
Yeah, so any abilities like charge mortals, it's not like a fight or shoot. You can target the person inside.
Last spell off of the Vengori Lord. He's going to try to get those cogs out. Let's go for the full set. I don't think a 6 does it.
I think it's 6.
Yeah, maybe. It is a 6.
Yeah.
All right, you're out of stops, right?
Yep.
Okay, sounds good. I'm going to toss these out. So the cogs are tricky because they have to be within 3 inches in the hero phase to activate them. And then their bubble's at 12. So I'm going to set them up. I'm going to choose charge re-rolls for those cogs.
Right.
Just to have them be out there. And then, boy, I feel like I've done enough in my hero phase. That was a good hero. The magic came through. What do you have?
I'm thinking about rallying. I'm not sure who I want to rally. I'm always inclined to rally a brute about it.
He's in combat, though.
Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah.
So I guess it's just the hero.
Right.
Do you have any damaging non-fight abilities on that side of the board over there?
The dragons have got that rampage against your armor.
It's just mortal wounds?
Yep, just mortal wounds. And I think that's it.
How many dice do you roll?
I think it's just a D3. So it's nothing too crazy. Zombie dragon. Bum, bum, bum. Let's take a look at it here. Armor crunch. If it charges this turn, you pick enemy cav or monster. So don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. It's just for pigs. This is a bacon eating thing.
It's just bacon eating.
Just bacon time.
Then I will. I'm just sit on it.
All right.
I'm gonna be brave.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, we're gonna jump into the movement phase. First things first. I'm gonna move the stuff that's way over there in that distal corner.
Okay.
Just so stuff can kind of get set up here again. I do know that I am not really charging this turn. Boy, it'd be great if... Let me see kind of what that looks like not on the tower. So, here, here, and here. Maintaining my 3 outside that peg. Everybody, I don't think they're going to make a full straight line, so I think there'll be a second rank. And then this is my charge debuff. Can't run away from that, much as I'd like to. Okay, you, my friend, are big and slow. In the worst way. So, you're going to be way off there. You're going to be way off there. That's what you're going to do. So, back here. La-di-da. These guys. We're just kind of pivoting around you on the 3-incher to make room for friends. So, 3. It'd be great to stick wholly within 12 of those cogs so that I have got the opportunity for a reroll in case I botch this charge, which, boy, could happen. This guy is going to move his tenor to get him up there. We're going to see if we can't just kind of control this flank. And then Manfred, I'm pretty sure you are bumped down to just a 12er. So you're going to be back here. A little bit of a long charge for you.
Oh, wait, my hero phase.
Yes. What else you got? Oh, you want a Mighty Destroy?
Yeah, I was supposed to Mighty Destroy these guys.
For sure. Do you want to come forward or do you want to come back?
I want to just tag them.
Oh, into
combat so you can't charge me.
Okay.
If it's too late,
No. I just got to shift some things. So,
apologize.
These guys are... No, you're good.
I was going to be forgetting this thing.
You're good. All set. Yep. No, having not +1 to wound on them is massive.
It's mostly I just want to tap them in combat.
Yep.
But then bring these guys forward so that when I pile in for the slapback,
for sure,
I can get more guys in.
For sure.
All right. So they're stuck where they were at, and then now you can just move.
Yep. Well, and it's going to mess up my charge. I mean, it'll mess up my charge a little bit. They've got fly, so that'll help.
Right.
But it'll definitely hurt. But I got the cogs down.
You can also come around this way.
I need to take this point. But yeah, I could try to come
charge
here and make
through
that.
That is what I mean.
But I think we can try to make it work here. We'll try to make it work.
Yeah, if I'm not using that to try and deny tactics and movement, I'm not playing Ironjawz right.
Correct.
Ironjawz is now like Khorne, where you're a really techie movement army.
Indeed. Okay, some swords. La-di-da. A Kritza. La-di-da. Good luck, Kritza.
He's got a 2-up. Get the heck out of dodge, though, right?
He does have a 2-up. Get the heck out of dodge. Yep. And then I think we do bring this buddy down. 'Tis time. So he's come down outside of 9U here, but within the cogs. So he can hopefully go do something cool. Oh, boy, it'd be nice if he could go do something cool over there. Because I don't really want to fight 2 units of brutes at the same time, right? Like, I want to be trying to slowly pick things apart.
Yep.
As opposed to going a whole hog. That's your job this time. I'm just here for giggles. Hey, I did it. And then I spend 1 command point to bring back 2 bats.
Checks out.
Checks out. And those 2 bats are just going to come make me a little wall. And then the final thing, I retreat without taking damage. Bye-bye, bat.
Oh, I didn't know the bats did that.
I believe they do. I'm going to double check. They used to. It's been a while since I've played these guys. Let me double check it. I think it's called like fell in something. Let's see. How about fleet and fell? Yep, they can charge even if they retreat, and they take no damage on retreats.
All right. Seems good.
So they're going to come over here and maybe even rally. Who knows? Could happen. But they're just going to try to be a nuisance. Like they do. All right. Boy, that also seems like enough movement shenanigans. Movement to you.
All right, we will redeploy this big pig. But first, I'm going to hit the hand cam so you guys can see what's going on over there. I am trying to get some cam action here, so it's not just us talking heads.
Yep. Bob's like, yep, they can retreat. They can retreat.
Yep. Bob's like, Thomas, stop trying to cheat. All right, the big pig.
I have.
Before?
Ooh, nice, very nice. I have not seen Nosferatu, but I have heard that it is pretty good. Like pretty good, not necessarily like faithful to the original, but like a good.
The beginning,
yeah,
was incredibly close to the original.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, like incredibly close. Aside from like some story building, it was like shockingly close.
Heck yeah.
So the big pig just backs up, so you have to just charge the tower and then come in if you want to.
Yeah, pile.
Then that's my movement phase.
Okay, I do have a shooting phase now. I've got dragons on the board. Let's see what dragons do. I want to say 10-inch range. Sure is. Does that one get it? Nope. That one will, though, because he's set up outside of 9. So he's going to pop some brutes. It's D6 shots. And it is 2 of them. These are going to be hitting on 2s, winning on 4s, 1 ren, 2 damage. Do you want all a defense or anything?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fair. Hitting on 2s. Yes, 2s. Then 4s. Okay, 2 of them. 1 rent.
Take them both.
2 damage each.
All right.
Heck yeah, go dragon. Okay, I think that's it for shots. Do you want to cover puke?
No.
Okay, you can't from the tower. Well, you'd really think that if you're going for range, you should be able to do it from the tower.
I agree. It should be a puke buffer.
Yep. Seems like it to me. All right, charge a clock. Boy, we've got some stuff here, don't we? A lot of stuff. All right, I'm gonna start with the dragon. He needs obviously very big numbers here.
Yes.
Rerolling from the cogs.
I think the cogs is just +1.
Oh, I thought it was rerolls. I will double check because I really need it to be rerolls. Cogs, abilities, mechanisms of times, increased time flow, reroll charge rolls, wholly within 12.
Oh,
heck yeah, but failed anyway. Okay. Varangian Lord. He wants to try to charge.
Okay.
Or Evangori, not Varangian. 6er, that's probably a no. Rerolling the cogs.
Jesus.
Okay, well, I really did try setting this up. I really did. All right. Manny the Man Manfred. Looking for big dice here. Trying again. All right, we're going to be in trouble here. We're going to be in trouble. All right, what's my distance to the tower there?
3 inches.
3? Okay.
So you need a 3. Well, yeah, that's
like a 3.5. Single dice though.
Yep.
You're
fine.
Okay. Let me move them guys, and then I'll talk about some dragons.
Safe.
I don't know if I do it here though with just this. Like I stacked that side to give me the best chance I could, and the world said
I really
no.
think you wanted to come around this way.
That way?
That way you could have a shorter charge and then.
Maybe with Manny, I don't know if the Avangori Lord would have gotten any closer because he was already way off on that side. But I hear what you're saying on Manfred.
I mean, it's absolutely, yesterday's wisdom style, whatever.
Sure.
Whatever that saying is.
Hindsight's 20/20.
Yeah, hindsight's 20/20. Master strategist of yesterday's battle.
Ah, there we go.
Oh, I watched you fail. I told you should.
You should have done X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
Can this even be? Yep.
Well, at least Shannon will get home early.
We'll see. We'll see. I still got some tricks.
Just because he failed a battle tactic does not mean he's out of the game. He's a good player.
And I haven't failed it yet. I could still.
And I'm profoundly bad at destruction. I have only remembered my faction ability in a timely manner one time.
Boo! Dragon. I think just a 12. If it's an 11, we'll remeasure.
Yep.
Okay, would you please measure for me?
Close.
11.5? 11?
Let's give it to you.
Beautiful. All right, dragon time. That's enough charge
You
rolling
were
for me.
due for a charge.
Due for a charge. Someone needed to come in there.
So sadly, you weren't able to get the pig in because you had to go
Right.
straight in.
I need my armor crunch for it. Boy, do the swords want to be in there at all? Just to keep. I'm gonna roll the swords just to keep pigs from getting free movement off me. 8-er. Yeah. Screw it. Let's do it. Just to keep you from charging and using them as a launching point.
Okay.
All right, counters to you. That's it. That is enough charging. What a charge phase.
I countercharge the middle brutes.
I hate that. That bat needs to live.
I don't want it to. Really, it's not the bat that I care about. It's the point that the bat is behind.
100% it's the point. Yep.
All right. Can Thomas match him 1-for-1 on garbage ass?
On garbage ass charges. Let's see.
No.
Nah. Nope. All day long. All day long.
All right. So we get up to here.
Yep.
I don't know if that gets me into combat.
With those guys?
Can with a.
Oh, it sure does.
Yeah,
It sure does.
All right. But then we got to bring these guys up to be co-schmearant.
Right.
No cheating.
Boop, boop, boop. Darn, cannot. Well, I mean, I can't fill that stuff. They were longer charges. He gave himself rerolls, but they were long charges.
They were long charges.
The bigger thing was I forgot that you were going to lock me into combat over there, and I thought I'd be able to sidle those guys over.
Right.
That was the bigger thing. All right. Combat.
Where do you go?
I don't have a crunch there. So I think this is a lost cause at this point, which is very unfortunate. Because it's going to give you a real big lead real early in the game. So I think I have to go with the Vargeists. I think that's my iffiest one right now, and I think that I've got to go with them. Everybody's at least within 6, so they will be fighting.
What's a Vargeist do in combat?
More when he charges. They've got potential. They got potential.
Have you used
it's
any
okay.
CP yet?
Have I what?
Used any CP?
No,
I don't think you have.
I rallied 1. I should be at 4 because I was the underdog.
All right.
Yep.
All right.
And not rally. I brought the bats back.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yep. All right. So let's take a look at these fine friends. It's okay damage. It's their movements what they shine at. Each of them's got 3 attacks. They got 4s and 3s, 1 rend, 2 damage, but it's crit 2 hits. So they've got the potential for a bunch of stuff. I am going to all out attack them because again, I think this is my iffy sort of deal.
Sorry, I was busy thinking about a pig smacking a sword. What's a flappy vampire do?
3 attacks. These are now going to be 3s and 3s, 1 rend, 2 damage.
3s and 3s, 1 rend, 2 damage.
5.
I think I'm supposed to all out defense this.
Okay.
Not being much of a orc player, I think I'm supposed to be doing that.
All right, let's see it. 3s and 3s. Crits explode. There's 1, 2, 3 to add back in there. So there's those 3. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
3s again. Would be 2s had I charged. Still pretty darn good.
Yeah.
3, 6, 9, 12, 13.
All right, here we go.
Ren just cancels your out defense.
Yep, so 3s.
Yep.
I lose 1 brute.
They're a natural 3-up, right? Not a 4? Yeah.
Yep. Lose a brute.
That's it? Oh, well, yep. I mean, it'll keep traffic clear. It'll let me get there in the daylight still.
All right.
I killed 1 brute. This is it.
I don't have to go with them.
Yeah, because I don't even take that point, do I?
No.
Wow.
All right. Are you 1 control?
Huh? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeesh.
Yikes. Those are bad models. All right. Please continue.
Then I'm going to send these guys into... I'm not sure yet because I need to look at their war scroll. Do they get like bonuses against anybody?
Maybe against monsters. I can see that.
Rangers, I was going to guess infantry. Everything feels like it's anti-monster.
Yep.
All right. Well, we're gonna put all their little tippy toes on the point, and then we're gonna send them into the big guy. This is 3 attacks each. No leader that I'm aware of. They can run on charge. Doesn't matter. I didn't charge, so no strike first. 4s and 2. Rend 2 into you.
Okay.
2 damage. 4s.
Okay.
All right. You're smart.
He's going to be all right.
Yep. 1 Rend 2.
Okay. 6 up for armor. Nope. Damage.
2.
2. 6 up for wards. Got 1. Taking 1. All right. Well, he's going to hang out there.
As bad as you're afraid of.
I was ready to have them just be kablooied. All right. Well, I'm going to go with my other flappy boys into pig, obviously. It's got to do a little bumping in on a pile, but nothing too crazy there. Whoop. Not that. No piling in the terrain.
See, friends, it's not over when you're playing against an army that hits on 4s.
Oh, well, it's the -4 points for the failed battle tactic. That's what's going to be rough because you're parked on my back objective already.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah, it's got nothing to do with models fighting each other. Score-wise, like you'll be up more than 9 in the swing, and that's going to be rough.
Yeah, the pig is going to come around and be a nuisance.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Champion of them. All right, into the pig. Let's see how this goes. These are hitting on 4s because they don't have the all-out attack. 6s explode. That's an awful lot of 6s, though. So you get to put 4 back in there.
Okay.
So 1, 2, a 3, 4.
This could just kill him.
And 3s, maybe. What's his armor save?
4.
Okay, maybe.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. So you got 3, 6, 9 of them. Rend to 1.
5 ups.
Yeah, no, he's fine. 2 damage each?
Oh, wow, yeah. 2 damage each?
Yes.
All right, so 8 damage.
Woo. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Fine.
The two damage is the sweet part of them. They'd be pretty meh otherwise. Just like 4s and 3s, 1 rend. But the 2 damage, it gives them the chance. They're swingy.
Right. All right, so he has to go next.
Okay.
Because he has to pile along these guys to get away from him
Sure.
swiveling in.
Yep.
I am going to respect your army.
Oh, rude.
And,
Very nice.
And turn around.
I like it. Yep.
But now I'm outside of get ouchied range.
Yep, that's fair.
And I am going to see what a pig does.
Pigs?
Let's see here. They recently got nerfed a little bit. Their clippy clops no longer.
Craig, nope. Killed 1 brute. Yes, they're 2 damage. Killed 1 brute.
Killed 2 brutes, surely. Vargeist, 2 damage.
Nope.
Yeah. The Vargeist, did they get anything through?
On those ones over there?
Yeah.
You pulled 1 brute.
Oh, yeah. The 3 went through. Oh, I think.
So it should be 2 brutes.
Should be 2 brutes.
2 whole brutes. Okay.
Yeah, 2
Still,
brutes.
you hold that objective soundly.
Right, yeah.
Good call. Good call.
I missed that part over there.
Okay, gotcha.
So let's see here. We'll start with the Choppas on our man that's side saddle.
Okay.
This is 4 attacks that are 4s and 3s.
Yep.
3s.
Yep.
2 at rend 1.
2 at rend 1. Hey, that still gives me 6s. Of which I fail. Damage?
Damage is 2 each.
2 each. 6s again. Nope. That pops a guy. Okay.
All right. And then the Maw Grunta's Tusks. This is 5 attacks, 4s and 2s. This is the big one.
Yep.
All right.
Ooh.
3 of them through 2s.
2
of them at rend 2.
Damage.
5 each.
Excuse you?
So it's 2 plus their momentum. I redeployed him to get him up to 3.
Well, I made some ward saves. That'll help. Kills another and a half. Still, though, yikers. How many points for a pig?
210 points for the little pig.
Okay.
Then we've got the Maw Grudger's Trottas. I believe they got downgraded to 5s and 3s in the new book. So I'm just going to roll that. And if it's actually 5s and 2s, I cheated in your favor, which is the right way to cheat.
Oh.
So 5s and 2s.
Well, thank you.
Or 5s and 3s, excuse me.
Okay.
Didn't matter.
Okay.
1 at no rend.
1 no rend? Holy cow, no rend. Okay, yeah, still fail it.
1 damage.
Okay. 6 up. Nope, taking it. Okay.
I got you.
Thank you.
You have to walk around.
I appreciate it.
All right, over to you.
Okay, I'm gonna go with these swords.
Oh yeah, I forgot that combat was even there.
I guess just for giggles.
You can stab a pig.
Yeah, my question is, do I want to stab 2 pigs? Just to try to tie up, but I don't think so. I think you're going to kind of box yourself in a little bit with your guys. So I don't think that risking leaving it, because I don't think I'm going to kill a pig. So we're going to try. Here's my 12. Swingy boys. Crits are mortals on good old swords of ruin, or whatever they're called.
Right.
Quicksilvers. Crits are mortals. 3s and 3s, 1 rend. So 3 mortals. It's pretty okay. And 3 to wound. Looking at 3 of them. 1 rend.
3 at 1 rend. Back to 5s. Or up to 5s. Take 2.
Single damage.
Take 5 damage.
All right.
Guess the nice part is the little pigs don't bracket.
Oh, that is nice.
The
That's
big pigs,
nice.
I believe. The other ones, I think, do. But
Okay.
somebody does. I know that for sure. All right. Let's go with the brutes and this game of
In this.
back and forth activations.
Right?
So we're gonna pile into these guys.
Oh, no.
You're shocked to know.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna pile. We're piling. Keep piling. Never stop piling.
Just keep piling.
All right. Your ouchie is in the way, so it gets moved. All right. So I think this guy is out. These 4 are going to go into him. These 5 go into those 2.
Okay.
And then the brute choppas are all into those guys.
Into the 2. You got it.
So let me bring them back up again, because I don't have them memorized anymore. There was a time.
That was a time.
All right, brutes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on, brutes. Here we go. 3 attacks each on the choppas into the 2-man unit.
Yep.
This is going to be 4s and 3s.
Okay. So you're saying there's a chance.
1 at rend 2.
Yep.
Or, yeah, 2. 3 damage.
3 damage. Okay. Looking for 6s. Nope. Wow, that's 3 1s. That's like the opposite of what I wanted.
All right.
Whoop.
And then there's 5 of them. So that's 1, 2, 3 more, including the one with that big thing on his back is the leader.
Okay.
This is same thing, 4s and 3s.
Okay.
Just less damage.
Ooh.
Oh, 6s explode on this unit.
Yeah, I don't know how much it's going to matter.
Yeah. I guess I'll roll all the dice.
Yeah,
just
go
to
for
rub
it.
in.
Sure.
All right, it's rend 1.
Okay, sweet. Damage?
That's 8, 16.
16. Here's the first 3. And 1 more after that. All right, he's dead.
Got him.
Okay, got him. Got him.
All right, the 4 honest men.
Yeah, yep.
They're going to go swing into the other dude.
Can he survive? I don't know. Probably not.
4s and 3s.
Yep.
Two explosions.
Mm-hmm.
Really helps out with being on 4s.
It sure does.
That is 10 damage.
Sweet. He's dead. Okay. Well, yikers. Okay. I've got the dragon still. Did you kill enough guys for me to chase you? I don't think so. But I can at least tuck in a little bit and make it harder for pigs to slap me. Actually, I bet I've got that.
Yeah, you're
3.
in.
Yeah.
You're in.
All right, I want to eat the pig. We want that bacon.
Should be easy.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you say that, but let's see. Zombie the Dragon. I'm assuming you're the same stats as Effect One, but we'll find out. Draconic Maw. Let's start there. It's fun. Hitting on 4s. Oh man, I hit 2. Delightful. Wounding on 2s. 2 at 2 rend.
2 at 2 rend. 6s.
Okay.
Take them both.
3 damage each.
He's dead.
All right. Well, that you were correct. Perfect. All right. What else you got? You got that murdering over there, right?
We're going to save that murdering for last.
Oh, you have this smaller murdering.
Yeah, we're going to do a smaller murder. We're just going to start with the big mouth.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it's only at 1 momentum.
Okay.
So this is going to be 3 damage each.
Okay.
This is be 4s and 2s.
Yep.
All right.
Very nice, very nice. Okay.
2 at rend 2.
Okay. And how damage was what?
6 damage.
6 damage in total. Not a single ward save. That might be all the health on a sword. Swords probably shouldn't be that particularly durable. Yep, it is gone.
All right.
Boop, that's it. Back to you again.
Okay, so the brutes. These aren't the good ones that have all the buffs. So we're looking at the 2 gore choppas, 4s and 3s. Nice and average. Nice and average. 2 at rend 2.
2 and rend 2. Damage.
3 damage each.
Yikers. 6. Kills a guy outright. Spills 1.
All right, and then we've got 5 more guys, including the leader, on 4s and 3s. And then 3s. Good roll. 6 damage. 6 at rend 1. 2 damage each.
6 at rend 1. All right, let's see.
Oh, you're infantry.
I sure am.
Rend 2.
Okay, cool. How much damage each?
So that's 12 damage.
Okay, let's see. 6s. Made a couple. Kills a guy, kills a guy. There's another. So pull 2 and spill 1. Yikes.
But they're not dead.
Yeah, but they've still very much failed the battle tactic and are dead on your activation.
Feeling very dead.
Feeling very dead. That vampire healing thing, that is end of turn, I believe.
Yes.
What, D3?
D3 because you didn't kill a unit.
Okay. Well,
clear off those damages.
It's helpful, I guess. Cool. Looks like yeah, power through won't really do anything for me. It'll just kind of eat my points up. So, looks like I score 5 points, and I am in a very poor position. We'll see if I survive your turn, and if like there'll be any like a way to shift this around. It'll really come down to, do these pigs make charges?
Yeah, like if these pigs clear this stuff up over here, it's going to be tough times.
All right. Puts me at 12.
All right. And then battle tactic, sad times.
Sad times on the battle tactic front.
My battle tactic is going to be to fight twice and have nobody die.
He said confidently.
Not super confidently. Who's in your entourage?
That is Manny and the 2 units of Vargeists.
Feel like I can do that. But I'm hitting with 4s.
You feel like it, but you never know.
I don't feel strongly enough about it. I can seize the center. That's what I can do.
Easily.
All right. It's been a while since I've had to put on my big brain.
Yep.
Then we will start casting. I'm going to verify. I think it's totally. I don't have to verify. It's just 12. Am I within 12 on these guys? Yeah. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ask him to give those guys crit 2 hits.
Oh, okay. Is that the shouty tower, or is this a spell?
Spell.
Do what you want.
I think I will. I'm gonna double check.
That.
I'm gonna check the rule
Dear
on
Lord.
his 2 spell kits. Make sure I play it right. I know. What channel am I even on? All right, where are we at? Brutal power. 10 or more models wholly within 12. Yeah. So 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
All right. So then my second cast is going to be a big question mark. Let's make it this thing again because it's fun and I've never used it in 4th edition.
Sure.
Never mind.
Okay.
All right. Over to you. Oh wait, no.
No.
I
Do
have
the
to-
thing.
I have to do my rules.
Do the one battle trait.
Fine,
The
no.
one rule for your army.
One rule.
Do
for
the
my
thing.
Army. Do it. All right. I can pile them around. I'm tempted to pile them around to
Sure. Give us some more real estate.
to get some real estate. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pile these guys. Get over here. Job. And then rally. We need to rally.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I can't. I don't have any command points.
Is it a unit of 10 or more, or 10 models?
I thought it was 10 models. Any friendly Ironjawz units that have...
Oh, okay.
All right, it doesn't matter. I failed my cast anyway.
Yeah, but it's a good thing to know. Good thing to know.
The dice knew. All right. Thanks for keeping me honest, Justin. All right.
Did you rally?
I can't. I want to rally.
Oh, you cannot rally. So
I can only
I
cheat
think
so many times per second.
that old CPS. All right, I think. Yeah.
That's very potent alcohol to try to breathe.
For sure. For sure. All right. I think I've got to try to pop some magic off here.
Okay.
Yeah. What was your battle tactic again? Was Slay the Entourage? Seize the center. Seize the center. Seizing the center. Boy, you got a lot of people to seize there. I'm going to try to have Manny throw out a Prison of Grief onto these boys. Strikes last.
Seems good.
It does. I need to roll a 7. Okay. Well, I'll be right here. Don't you worry about that. All right. Go for it.
Time to start moving. Oh, no cheating. All right. A little bit of cheating.
Just a little bit of cheating.
Just a soupçon of cheating. All right. So we're gonna. He has to come around here.
Yep.
Or does he come around this way?
That's true.
He does have 13 inches of movement now.
Holy cow.
Or do I just retreat them out? You're still stuck in combat with the tower, but probably not.
I don't think Pendulum moves. I believe Pendulum is just a unit now, so it'll move on my turn, right?
Look
or
to
does
see
it
if it's
have its
any,
own?
Yeah, look to see if it says any movement phase or your unit phase.
Oh, it is any. All right.
But it's in the movement phase.
But yeah, so it'll be in mine once you're done with your stuff.
Yeah, you get to do
Yep, my back half on it. Yep.
Oh yeah, I just saw Bob asking.
For sure.
All right. So I think I want to. So those guys are stuck in combat.
They vary.
He, I think, is out.
Who's that?
This guy out of combat with.
With Wizard Friend. Yes.
Right. I don't want to leave them in because it would just inconvenient. But at the same time, I can only get these pigs are just, their bases are huge, and 13 inches sounds like a lot until you ever fit them somewhere.
Right. And I mean, in that 13, does that? Oh yeah. You've got room to pivot out of there.
All right. I guess I'm just gonna come here.
Right. Pigs for days.
Pigs for days.
Holding hands with each other in sidecars there.
A little bit. It's tough with their. Well, that is what it is. This guy doesn't really get to do a lot except maybe threaten Kritza with violence. I'm just going to invite you to take this point from me. I'm going to run about it, though.
Good luck, Kritza.
Right.
Nice. Way to run.
Yep. Didn't move any different, but
woo!
I got really big link points out of it.
Yep.
Okay, these guys are going to have to, I don't know, scoot around.
Yeah, who are you seizing the center with?
So it's going to be them, because I only need a run roll of 1. And then he gets out of the house that...
And he can do that out of combat, right?
Yep. I'll double check, though. We can gaze into the face of Rob, the Honest Wargamer. Who I got this off of. Oh, I didn't catch that part.
Okay.
I don't think you can get into it from combat, but you can get out of it. If you have those rules, feel free to keep me honest. That pig did the equivalent of a burnout in a parking lot. It sure did. All right. So these brutes are going to have to run just to grab the battle tactic.
Yep.
They ran so hard. So I'll let you come back and get your own point if you'd like it. It's all the same to me. What I don't want is for you to countercharge me because that'd be super rude.
Yeah. Yep. The duty calls on the FEC one says you can do it in combat, so I would assume it would be the same.
Yeah.
I'd hope they hold those pretty consistent.
Thank you for checking.
Yeah.
So I think that's all my movement.
Okay.
When I got out, did I think about? Sure did. So good at Warhammer.
Wow.
I can barf right at you.
Yep.
Your movement.
So I got some decisions to make here about how I feel about my dice rolls. On a 6, I take that point from you.
You sure do.
On an 11, I countercharge you with a reroll. Which would also let
How
me
many
take that
points
point
did you give yourself last round?
Hmm?
How many points did you
5
give?
off that.
Yep. Okay, I'm just making sure you got the 5 there.
And that's it.
You had that one, but no, I
No,
took it.
sure didn't.
All
5 points.
right, 5 points.
Yep.
All right,
Yep.
just making sure you got all your points.
No, yeah. So the question is, are my odds better of rolling an 11 plus on a rerollable charge or a 6 on a single dice?
6 on a single dice.
Is it? 2 shots in an 11 versus 1 shot on a 6?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Boy. But the other thing with the charge is that
You're denying me 1 point here.
5 points there.
1, 2, 3, 4, and if I take this, 5.
Oh, correct. You are correct
6
there.
maximum.
The other thing with the countercharge is that on a 9, I come in here.
That's true.
And that's more better
relevant,
for me.
yeah.
Much more relevant for me. I save it for the countercharge. Let me push the pendulum. Doo-doo-doo. And we'll call that good.
It's
who
1/18th versus 1/6. There's the exact math.
How do you even play Warhammer without a chat? They're so useful. They're
It's-
so great.
Yeah,
It's so helpful.
You should go watch my booty
The stream?
blasting,
Okay.
where all I did was bitch about not having chat.
Just so all of you know, you are very appreciated.
Yes.
It's fantastic.
It
It makes it so much fun.
We play this on stream just to chat with you guys.
Absolutely.
Um,
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna try to do the big Manfred plays here.
Big Manny the man.
Yep.
All right. Speaking of big plays, let's do some raw dog charges. 5s and
Okay.
4s.
Yikes.
So 5s from this guy.
Yep.
Oh.
Don't you make up a rule right now.
No. Well, I should have called the wall,
No.
but I didn't call.
Oh, okay. I was about to say what do you have?
This guy then.
Okay. You have 4 here? Yeah,
I should have gone with him first because he's the one
who gives it
who
and
gives
then
the
gives
+1.
guys. Yep.
All right, and then he uses his ability to give people +1 pig points.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then well, that was a poor showing. Over to you.
Okay. Yeah. Goodbye points. Looking for a 9 or better yet, an 11. 1/18th chance. Well, that's neither. Trying again. We don't have a slow motion feature. Oh, it's an AS7. It's not, yeah. It's a nothing. Okay.
Your charges have been fucking garbage.
They have just been the best. All right. Where do you want to... Actually, do you have rampages? Because I got some bacon eating now.
Do you? You didn't charge.
You're correct. I am going to just sit here.
I thought that was charge only. I sent him in because I was afraid of it. All right, Tusk Boss. Let's verify. I'm pretty sure my Tusk Boss ability. I used it just now when I did the thing.
Okay.
And that was in the charge phase. Correct. Good
Delightful.
job.
Okay. All good stuff.
I think it's hard with how big everything is, but I think I'm in combat with those guys. So how about thinky thoughts? I forgot to shoot my puke like I had measured and said I was going to do because I'm bad at Warhammer.
Oh, that's what you were measuring for.
Yes, I was measuring for the puke.
Is it 12-inch puke?
10-inch.
Oh, you're way out of 10.
I'm
Yes.
just inside of 10?
No, you definitely measured 12 inches when you measured the distance. You're... yeah, okay, just instead of 10. That's fair.
I forgot it.
I mean, it's right at 10. So that's why it looks
That's
like
why I was like, I'm so good at Warhammer. I was like,
fair
oh.
enough. I thought that you were like prepping yourself for a spell for your next phase or something.
No, I was
Wow,
trying to remember to puke, and then I forgot to do it. So I'm going to split attacks here.
The charge rolls are so low because of all the dust on Shannon's Soulblight. In fairness, the only Soulblight models on the table are
Manfred.
Thomas's and Manfred. Oh, and these bats. Although I use them a lot. In fact.
That's a
that's
Soulblight.
the Vanguard. You're right. The characters.
Yeah,
it's led by Soulblight, sponsored by Feck.
Sponsored by
Feck.
Okay, so I'm going to put the rider.
Yeah.
Into so this guy here that's become unsticky tacked.
Yep. He's just so
into
eager.
those guys, and the rest of it into
the dragoon.
So
okay,
I've got 7 attacks.
Yep.
This is 4s and 3s now. I got adjusted.
Okay.
So 4s.
Okay.
3s. Oh, I'm not. I thought it was. Wow. Well, 1.
What? Okay.
Yeah, I got distracted. I was like, oh, okay. I forgot that I wanted to go with them, but then I thought, oh, they're fight last, but then I realized I
failed my thing. Yep.
Anyway, I'm really bad at this game. 1 at 1 rend.
Into the dragon, right?
No, into the little guys.
Into the little guys. 1 rend, 6 up. No,
2 damage.
2 damage, 6 ups. Hey, save 1. Nope, kills the guy though.
Sometimes it's all you need.
Because I forgot they're vampires too. All right.
We're all just forgetting.
We're all forgetting. All these armies we don't play.
Kill choppas.
Yes.
4s and 3s into everything is now
into the dragon. Yeah, into the dragon.
4s, 3s,
okay.
1 at rend 1,
5
1
up.
damage.
1 damage?
Yep.
Save it.
All right. Here's the one we all care about.
Wow.
4s and 2s.
Yes. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take that all day long. Rend?
2.
Okay, 6s.
All right, fuck me.
Woo, pigs!
My turn to get screwed. Then it is 5s and 3s.
Yeah. Okay.
1 at rend 1.
Okay.
No, 0. Rend 0.
Rend 0. Dragon again. Saved.
All right. I did literally nothing with the pig.
Literally nothing with the pig.
This is why they're bad. All right.
Okay, and that's I've only played 1 game as Ironjaws and TTS, and I did the same freaking thing. At least yours is into a dragon, so it looks scary.
Part of it was that
you didn't have the backup.
I didn't do the shit right.
Sure.
Because I would have actually made the charge if I had charged with him first.
Sure. Pile these guys. I'm probably not taking this point from you anyway, so I'm just gonna sidle right on over. Make some more room. Okay. 1, 2, champion guys. 4s. 6s explode. That's 3 of them. So just all the dice stay. 3s. All right. 3, 6, 8 of them. Rend 1.
All right. 4s. Fucking come on.
Holy cow. 2 a pop.
All right. That's 12 damage.
Yeah.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12.
All
right. Well, this is how you lose games, guys.
We're back to you.
Thank you. Then we'll go with the Ragers into the fucking dragon, I guess.
Okay.
What were they? 3 attacks each or 4 attacks? I'm pretty sure they're 3.
Could be 3.
Let's see. Brute Ragers. Yep, 3.
Yes.
4s and 3s into the dragon because I get extra rend.
Okay. Right. Yes, you do.
How many hit points does he have?
14 total, so he's got 13 left.
14 total, 13 left. Actually, we're putting it into these guys.
That's fair.
I can't handle them anymore.
That's fair.
This is 4s and 2s.
Okay.
All right.
2s.
Dice leaving me on turn 2. 2 at rend 1.
6s. Nope. Damage.
4 damage.
Save 1, so it'll be 3.
All right.
Okay. I will go with. I guess I'll go with flares. Let's do them into ragers. Boop. See what they can do. I did pull the champion out of there, so I will not have his attack. Just because he was on that far side. I wanted to make less real estate for you and get the dragon over. 4s, 6s explode. 1, 2, 3. Right back in there. And 3s. Okay. 4. Rend 1.
It just goes through. Nope, I get 5 ups.
Heck yeah.
6s, so those all fail.
Okay. 2 damage each.
All right, so...
Do they have a ward save? For being crazy,
Pretty
gacked
sure,
up
yeah.
out of their mind on wall energy?
You're thinking,
No?
You're thinking of the other guys.
Bone splitters. I'm thinking of those other guys for 4 more months.
So that is 6, 7, 8. 1 hit point left. Over to you. Over, I guess, to me over here.
Over to you, yep.
We'll just see if I can roll 4 ups. This is why I hate
4-up armies?
destruction.
Yeah.
Because you just go in and then, like, you do no damage.
Indeed.
Or you make no saves. Which pig and dragon have prized beast?
Unfortunately, my dragon that's not in combat has prize beast.
And the one that is not in combat is the one that has prized beast.
Round 3 has prize beast.
Yes. All right. So the big weapon guys.
Yep.
4s.
Okay. Oh.
All right. Well, at
Ow.
least maybe I just need 2 brutes, because this isn't even the other guy.
Right? Daggers.
Okay.
Oh, balls.
Rend 2.
Okay.
3 damage each.
What's that? Can you just tell me the math on that?
6, 7
15.
times 3, 21.
20 and 1. All right, let me just roll a couple ward saves here. Just a few. Just a handful of ward saves.
All right.
2, they're dead. Well, goodbye, boys. I
Well, that's the
thought
other
you
thing.
had done well.
It's like you're winning or you're getting wrecked, and there's like no middle space.
And you know what? There's a certain type of player that loves that. I don't know if either of us are that player.
No, it's why I think the brutes are not the brutes. Our boys are so good because you don't have to
Sure, it's a little more consistent.
attack. Well, you just don't have to attack as much. Like the whole point is that you just grind them out. You do
And
mortal
5
wounds.
plus, yeah.
All right, so
Dragon.
go.
Gotta go pig. Gotta try to eat that pig. All right, here are the jaws hitting on 4s. Okay. Not a terrorgeist. 2s. Get 2 of them. Rend 2.
5 ups. Save 1.
Okay. That's 3 damage. And then the claws hitting on 4s. Ooh, that was not grand. And 3s. 3 of them. Rend 1.
Take 1.
2 damage each.
All right.
All right. I think that's all of it. Seems like all of it.
All right. So I take this point back.
Those guys are vampires. And heal for 1.
Well, you don't have to walk around.
Okay,
I'm
thanks.
literally right here.
I appreciate it.
He's worth 5. So I
yes.
take that point from him. I'm 15.
Yeah, because you're a billion points.
Yeah,
forgot that's the guy.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then battle tactic for 9 more. So 18.
You have to at least have got the full 6 on terrain stuff, right? And 10. So you score 10.
No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6.
Oh, I still control that one.
You own that.
I just assumed that you're taking it.
No. Nope. Manfred did not get his charges off. So it's got to be a full 10. Oh, that's an 8-point deficit. Let's see if we can pull this around.
I will take the double if I get it this time.
Oh, you don't say. Oh! Well, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble! Because that's essentially a free 10
that turned
points.
Thomas's frown upside down.
Sure did.
That's like, I can't handle it. It's why I couldn't play Sylvaneth. I just, like everything is like 14 3-ups.
Sure.
And then you're also still like, oh, if this model dies, I just, no.
At least you get 3-ups.
Yes, at least you get 3-ups.
At least you get 3-ups.
Anyway, we'll take the turn.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this is basically a free 10 points for you. Well, you don't get the 4, so it's a free 6. But you're already at such a lead, you don't need
I'm at a big lead. I'm probably going to do a lot of damage here.
Yep.
I forgot to use my boss tower last turn, but this will make up for it.
Fair enough.
Okay, so
And the 2 wounds are on him, right? Not on the tower? Because it came with the spell?
Oh, yeah, it's on him.
Okay. Yeah, what's your... well, you don't have to worry about a battle tactic. Happy hero
Right.
phase.
Happy hero phase. All right, I got out, and I can't get back in.
You locked my keys in the house before I left.
And I'm pretty sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have to rally them in order to...
Get your bonus.
So, what's my battle tactic going to be?
Nothing, because you double turn me.
Yeah. So, I'm going to start off by rallying that unit to get the... Do I care? I should probably rally that unit over there.
That would make sense.
That would be the smarter rally move. All right, so we're going to rally that unit over there on the objective. It's got 3 guys.
Okay.
This is going to be 4s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's enough to take the wound off and put a brute back on.
Indeed it is.
And I think it's going to have to be the leader wherever he's at. There he is.
That also checks out.
Seems like a smart move.
For sure. Get some good orky goodness here.
Okay.
Did you tick down your turbo points?
I did not. Turbo points all go down by 1. This guy loses his turbo points. He goes down to 2.
Okay.
And then, let's see. I will cast 1 spell. It's going to be, you guessed it, crit 2 hits.
Okay, I was about to say, I don't know, the gnashing jaws?
On this thing. On an 8.
Yep.
I mean, when you roll like that, you can't go wrong.
Yep, you get it.
All right.
Yikers.
We're going to move 3 inches with that exact unit.
Delightful. Delightful. Oh, less delightful. I see what's happening.
He's going in to kill me. What?
Don't love it.
Did you want any of that beer over there?
Absolutely. I'm nearly done with this can here.
All right.
But I'll definitely jump to.
We don't need that anymore, so I'm going to get rid of it.
Probably, yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah, because we've both done that tactic. So that is done and set.
All right, so there's that. They've moved. I've done my rally. I think I've done the thing.
You got another spell, don't you?
No, because there's no unit with 10 mans.
Oh, that's what gives it to you.
That was the heeing and hawing about getting them just to get an extra spell, but like the spells don't... Oh, no, the boss tower.
Yes.
Let's measure to see if it's within 18 of anybody over here. 18 is so long, but it's not quite long enough. Yeah, outside.
Okay.
So I will give -3 control to this Terrorgeist.
Love it.
Oh,
sure
it goes
do.
off. All right.
I am going to attempt to give strikes last to that big, scary freaking unit of brutes coming around the corner. Sure don't. Okay.
Yep, this is what we talked about.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Your magic
I need
fails.
my magic. All right.
It's super sad.
Indeed. Move it to you. Yeah.
All right. This pig gets outside of 3.
Yep. Sure does.
Why don't we just go in? Why don't we just go all in? I told chat that I wasn't going to do this.
Just go all in.
Just be stupid.
Here's the
be
thing.
Stupid.
The thing, though, is you already hold all the points. So unless you're worried about me wiping them, there's not much reason not to go all in because you're just fighting me off the points.
Perhaps that's true.
I'm trying to give you an excuse to call it big brain, but still play like a destruction player.
Well, I just get lazy is my problem in games.
Sure.
When I've got armies that are like this.
Sure.
And then this guy. All right. He's just going to walk.
Yep.
Get closer.
Loves it.
Because he's going to be the one that calls the wall today.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, but if no, I'll catch him, but I won't catch the other pig.
Okay.
Okie doke. Okie dokie.
He's good. He's
yes.
got his pig nest.
Yeah, I don't know what I'd do with him. I guess, did I kill anything last? Yes, I did. So I'm up to my maximum 14.
Correct. Yeah, you took out the big unit.
So he's just gonna leave this thing behind for Kritza to come snake from me.
Darktron's calling out your lack of party hat.
Oh yeah, I don't see a party hat on. Well, that was Tongwan's birthday, and it's no longer his birthday. Oh yeah, you didn't see the stream, but it was Tongwan's birthday, so Noah was handing out party hats, and I initially took my hat off to put the party hat on.
Oh no!
And then I realized
hat on a hat,
and hat on a hat,
100% hat on a hat.
So I had a hat on a hat.
Yeah.
And the other thing was the hype button was like in the thing like this.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And everyone was like, "What the fuck's the hype button do?" Because none of them watched my stream, right?
Oh, sure.
I think I described Weekend Decadent as like hobby collab, but less good and with no ladies.
Yeah, fair enough.
Certainly, we're not as we don't have the streaming schedule like they do.
Sure.
All right, that's my movement phase.
Okay.
Do you have anything?
The only thing
just
would be...
inside of 10. I'm shooting. If I forget, we're going back.
Right. You gotta shoot this time. The only thing would be if you're trying to be real nifty with some stuff, but actually I don't think it really matters. So no redeploy. Yes, I redeploy. I redeploy. Kritza.
Ooh.
Go for it, you little bastard. Run, you little rat man.
I'm glad he's getting some time in this.
Yeah, everyone look at Kritza. Kritza gets to do something.
Wait, they can't because we don't have a cameraman.
Oh, we need to get the hot cam. Well, you've got a shooting attack to roll. I can.
Right.
I'll try to target that sucker down.
Okay, this is gonna be 2s and 4s.
Yes.
2s and 4s into this unit right here.
Oh my god, I have to zoom in so far. He's so tiny and so far away. He's still tiny.
All right, that's 1 at 0 rend into them. Do you want me to roll it, or you got it?
Into the Vargeists?
Yep.
Yeah, you can switch over to Kritza cam. Everyone can check out what he's doing. We can do it from here, right? Bam. There we go. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, fail the armor?
Oh, D3. I'm like, oh shit, I don't know what it does. I'm like a dog who caught the car.
Right, 3 of them?
3 damage.
Yikers, looking for 6s. 2, that'll pop a guy.
Which one do you want?
Let's get rid of... They're pretty equidistant. I don't think it's going to cut your charge. Just grab this guy on the side, just for ease's sake. Ugh, there we go. Okay. I don't have any cover fire, because hitting on 5s is dumb. Please continue.
Yeah, that's super stupid.
Sure is.
Let's charge. I'm going to call the wall.
Oh, no.
I'm going to remember it. What?
Well, you got to call the wall.
Oh.
Whoa! That was not bad. That was pretty good. Fantastic. Sounds great. All right.
So I called the wall.
Yes.
Sorry for screaming at you.
That's what they're here for.
We're going to do this unit because it's legitimately the 100% most important charge in the game right now. 9 inches.
I think that's probably plenty.
A rudely large amount.
Yep.
All right, make sure, yes. Just trying to make sure I don't charge outside of auras and stupid baloney and...
Auras and baloney and things. Baloney auras.
Auras
there we go. Justin
baloney.
said that was a quality wall. It's the like the vibrato you get in the bottom of it. I think that's what makes a quality wall.
Yeah.
It's what separates,
100%.
the lads from the kits.
Guess I can go through, use my movement.
That's true. You just go for forever. Just keep charging. Yikes. Well, 50% of the time, I survive this no problem. 50% of the time, you hit and I'm in trouble.
Oh, that's true.
Right?
50% of the time, it actually
50% of the time,
works.
It'll be okay. We're going to be all right.
All right, the smaller group of dudes.
Yeah. Oh, a billion? 6,000?
Yeah, but so good a warhammer.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't that you forgot the wall last time. It's that you saved the wall.
Maybe it's both.
Maybe it's both. Because these guys would have failed that one without that +1.
Quite possibly, yes.
Maybe, I don't know.
I didn't pre-measure it, so I'm just making sure. I'm just reminding myself of my auras.
For sure.
Then we'll charge the little pig.
Yep.
He goes in.
Plenty. Beep, beep.
Bonk.
Bop.
Then the medium pig. He does not have any wall bonuses.
Oh, man. I'm looking at the color of the armor on these pigs.
Yeah.
How hard do you think it would be to mount like a little red stop sign that sits on the side just because they're a pig bus? One pig bus with a little stop sign that comes up. Or you could do wah instead of stop on the side of it.
Wah?
Just a walk sign.
Oh my god. Somebody show me how to 3D print it. Alright, that's that on charges. Everything is in combat. I need to do charge phase abilities. Let me verify that the Maw Grunta to the Tusk boss needs to have charged to use his ability.
I see we're skipping counter charges since you tied everything in combat.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
I called it. Everything's in combat.
Everything. Oh, actually, no, because it's got to keep its orientation. So even if I move that thing, like it can move there, but I can't turn it.
Right.
So it's
and they were back here, so you couldn't hit them.
Oh yes. Also true. Yeah, I'll just kick that.
Next turn, if this goes too well for me,
yep.
You can take solace with like chopping me up a little bit.
Do my 2 mortal wounds. Call it good.
All right, so this guy's thing is in the movement phase.
Okay.
This guy's thing he didn't charge.
Yep.
His is in the combat phase.
Okay, which it is now.
It is now. So we're gonna fight last these guys.
I'd rather you
because
not.
They're within an inch.
Yep. Okay, yes. Fight last.
Over to you.
His is if he charges. His is the Ren thing, so he's all good, and I'm not fighting in monster stuff, and he didn't charge. So back over to you.
So we're gonna just go with the big unit.
Yep.
Pile all the way in.
Frickin' grinds my gears. Oh, we make jokes here. We make jokes.
This is a comedy hour.
Indeed. Boy, I know people poo-poo the absolute lack of flavor that are the battle traits of Ironjawz.
Right.
But if you've got to have one flavor, and that one flavor is like cracked pepper,
and
that you picked a good one to have the one flavor, right? Like it's a good flavor. It's fine. That 3-inch move, solid.
We all attack. We put
too much.
6 of them into him.
Yikers. And a Manny. Okay.
And then these 3, they're too far away.
Okay.
Well, is he too far away? Can't tell. He's 100% too far away.
Yeah. See.
So these 3 go into her.
Okay. And that back guy, I was about to say. I think if your weapons are out, you're fine. Okay. I all defense Manfred because he's the important one. Sorry, Vengory Lord.
Sorry, Vengory Lord.
That's
See
life.
you later, nerd.
Yep, sorry.
Okay, so the big weapons are in that unit. I get +1 attacks because it's the wall.
Yep.
I can't believe I remembered that.
What's my? Oh yeah, rerolling charges. It's nothing. Please continue.
I'm -1 rend on all these attacks.
Correct.
Okay, so just keep me honest here.
Sounds good.
I'm trying to remember.
I'll try.
I do have my crit to it, so this is as good as it's going to get.
It is.
The big weapons, the brute choppas, whatever they're called.
Yep.
Gore choppas. This is 3s and 3s.
Okay, 1s and 2s all day. Well, you know what? I will take
no
it. There's no 6s.
Yeah,
there's no 6s. And 3s, you said?
Yep.
Okay, so 4.
4. Rend 1 now.
Now 1. Okay, so I am at a 3+. 1 fails.
3 damage.
6s. Right, Manfred? You didn't get the cool blessing of all fancy characters? Sure did. 6s. I saved 2.
Ooh.
Hyping it. Okay.
So he's going to be just fine.
He will be emotionally damaged, but he'll be okay. He'll be emotionally damaged. Although Manfred probably started life emotionally damaged.
That's what I just never understood that everyone hating Manfred. I also didn't know anything about the lore.
It's because he caused the end times. It's because he's just such a little shit in every situation. It doesn't matter what it is. He's like, what's the worst thing I could do in this situation? I'm doing that.
I'm doing that.
I'm doing that.
All right, this is 3s and 3s.
That's a lot of them. There's some 6s, but an awful lot of 1s and 2s.
That's good for you.
It is. It is. Yikers.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, but you're going to be on 2.
We'll be okay. We'll be okay. Yep, that's true. We'll be all right.
And then, you know.
And 1s and 2s.
Yep, it's 3s.
Yep.
So that is
10.
5, 10, 12.
12. All right. 2 ups for Manny the Man Manfred. Still failing 3 in there. 2 damage each? 1 damage each?
2 damage each.
2 damage each. Okay. Looking for 6s. Saving 1, taking 5 there.
Hobby Collab, Tabletop Titans are shocking with rules, only respond to simp chatters. Don't respond to people hanging out with rules, just crap on with shit all streams. Well, I'm sorry to feel that way. They're nice guys though, but yeah, like when you're a big stream and you're trying to make money out of it, you kind of have to reward people that are giving you money.
Yeah, I suppose.
I, however, am not making money off of this. I'm just doing it for the love of the game.
100% for the
Right.
love of the game.
Love of the game.
Love
So
of
the
the
3
game.
guys that go into the
Bengori?
Magori.
Yep. Yep.
All right. This is 3s and 3s.
Mhm.
All right. So 1 goes back in.
Mm-hmm.
And 3s. So Vangori takes 7.
7.
Effective 0.
Rend 0. Yep. 4 ups. It's pretty good. 2 damage each.
Yep.
Okay. 6s. Saving 1, taking 5.
All right.
All right.
back to you.
Okay. I can live with that. Literally, they will live. They'll be okay. All right.
Oh, Derek, sim chatting us for. Oh, let's talk.
Thanks,
about,
Derek.
Let's talk about Derek for 10 minutes.
Sure. Yeah. You go for that. While I. Boy, I think I've got to go with something over here. It's got to be the dragon because he's gonna get punked, and I think I got to try to take. Your character's got how many wounds on him?
It must have been 5.
Yeah, the one that I was attacking last time.
Yep.
5. Because I don't think I've touched that thing.
No.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna have the dragon go, and it's probably worth.
Try to get my tick ups for my charges.
Is it worth the auto attack? It's probably worth the auto attack. I kind of need this to pop off.
Okay.
Okay, auto attacking. Dragon into big pig. Hitting on 3s.
Just yesterday, we corrected them on the rules, and they responded. Even altered my army on fly to fix.
Even altered their army on the fly to fix. Hit with 2. 3's wound. 2 of them. 2 rend.
Into who?
Leader pig, Captain pig, General pig, Bacon Lord.
All out defense.
Yeah.
He's too important a pig for me.
For sure.
Save 1.
Okay, 3 damage.
All right, 3 so far.
Claws. Needing 3s. That's pretty good, except didn't need the all attack. It was all 4s and 2s. That's very unfortunate. 1 of them.
Oof.
1 rend.
All right. Save that one.
Yep. Well, not what I needed.
Yeah, so however you feel about streaming culture, right, I'll say that it was a joy to stream with them because they were laughing at all my stupid jokes. And I don't care who you are. If you laugh at my jokes, I love you.
That one was for you, Derek.
Oh man, those green castle pieces are sweet. Oh yeah, this is he made those. They're fantastic.
Just painted them up, actually. They were 3D printed out by a player out at Durango. And he was like, you want some stuff for CCC?
Yeah.
And I said, yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Derek's right. It's tough. It's tough streaming because you're always playing armies that you're not familiar with. And now that they're locking everything behind the app,
The paywall.
I got to juggle like how I'm getting my rules and stuff like that because I'm not buying. It would for all the armies in Sigmar. I don't have all of them, but for all the armies in Sigmar, it'd be over $2,000.
Yeah.
Just in books, just for the privilege of being able to look up your stuff in an app. So, it's a lot, but obviously we still have fun with it because here we are.
For sure.
All right, so you
Hey,
pissed
what
in.
you going with?
You pissed in the win. So
Basically.
I'm going to go over here with those 4 men
For sure.
and punch the Vangorian Lord.
Okay.
How many hit points does he have left?
Well, that's a great question. He's got another 6. You did half, or roughly.
I did just under half.
Just under half.
I'm going to say no on him.
Okay.
So,
All 4 into Vangori?
yeah, I'll just get rid of that.
Checks
nerd.
out.
That guy's
Checks
like,
out.
He's like doing stuff to me. I don't
Yep.
like it. All right, so this is going to be Oh shit! I'm such a talk about simping. I simp for bad choices. I'm going to put. It's a good sign I'm laughing at my own bad choices.
Yeah, absolutely. The rest of us are waiting for the punchline.
What's his save?
Who, the Vangori?
Yeah.
4 up.
4 up.
Just you're at -1 rend.
Yes. So you're just raw dog on 4s.
Yep.
All right. I'll just roll it smart. I was gonna split my attacks. I'm putting one regular guy into the dragon.
All right.
So everything else. These are the big weapons.
Okay.
4s.
Okay.
6s do not explode.
Oh.
3s.
Yikes.
All right. Should have split them.
5 of them.
5 at rend. 1 effective.
Effective rend 1. 5 ups. Saving 1. Oh, that's not gonna be enough.
3 damage each.
It's not gonna be enough. We're gonna.
Wikipedia hasn't updated with the new orc stuff yet. But yeah, Wikipedia is where I go for all my rules.
Whoa. All right. Pop that one. What you got at that dragon? Slappy, slappy.
All right. We got just 4 attacks, 4s and 3s.
Yep.
1.
Woo.
Rend 0.
Correct. It's all simultaneous. I'm good.
Yep. You're doing good no matter what.
Gonna go with them Vargeisty boys.
Nope. Fight last.
I hate it. Okay. All right. Then we're going with I don't know, the dragon. Let's go into those 4. Let's have some fun. See what he can do. Fight time. Nope.
Feels bad. 4s, 2s.
Sure does. That's good though. 2 rend.
All right. 5 ups.
Okay.
Direct.
Well, I'll just be here. Okay. And going for 4s.
Must be a green apple 4 loco reflecting off the towers, giving it that green hue. I think it's the wall energy washing over the board
6
right now.
of them rend 1 on the claws.
Ooh.
That was pretty good.
4 ups. I continue not to roll 4 up on these guys. 2 damage each.
2 damage each.
8 damage.
Nice.
All right, that kills 2, leaves 1 on a wound. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
It's just the 2 good ones.
Right. It's back to you.
All right. I forgot to use my big ass dice for all my charge rolls.
Big ass dice.
I know. Now I have to just activate out here.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to start with... Still only taking 1 damage on him.
Yeah.
So mad. Let's go with the... He has to go into him. He can split attacks. I'm going to send everything from the little pig into the little flappy boys.
Yep. Little pig, little flappers.
We're going to start with the big attack.
Okay.
4s.
Okay.
3s. 2s, excuse me.
Okay.
3 at rend 2.
Yep.
5 damage each.
Well, that seems slightly unnecessary. 3.
I had to double check my momentum.
12. 15. They're dead.
Doke.
Gone, 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 gone. Yep.
All right. Then we're going to see if 2 pigs and 1 angry man can...
For sure.
Oh, wait, yeah, Manfred gets to go.
Yeah. Maybe. Maybe. All right, well, I took out the backbone of my army. All the Vargeists are gone. Manny, he's going to pile in just to make sure he's, tagging both units and getting everything set there. All right, Manny, what you got? Let's go with Geistivor, his fancy sword. Hitting on 3s, wounded on 3s. Crits do nothing. And 3s. Cool. 2 of them. Rend of 1. Going into the big unit.
Yep. Take 1.
2 damage.
2 damage so far.
Yep. And then we got our mount. These are 4s and 2s. Drop in a fair amount. There we go. 2 of them. Rend of 2. Oh, rend of 3. Holy balls.
Well, fell all in
Okay.
anyway.
3 damage each.
All right, so 6, 7, 8.
Wow.
2 guys in a wound. Remaining on 1.
Right. Now back to you.
Nope. I gotta kill the... He was not part of that.
Yep.
All right, now we're gonna see if I can kill a dragon. First, we're gonna go with the blue ribbon pig.
Mm-hmm.
Because we haven't seen him do anything. He's the mod grunter with hack and crew. So +1 to hit on these. 4 attacks for the choppas, 4s and 3s.
Okay.
3s and 3s, excuse me, because of price big.
Yikes.
Get wrecked, nerds.
I will take that.
This is what I mean. 3s and 3s on the kill choppas. 1 at rend 1.
Okay.
1
5
damage.
up. Fail it. 6 up. Save it.
All right.
Dragon forever.
The Maw Gruntus Tusks.
Yes.
This is 3s and 2s. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
1 at rend 2.
Okay.
3 damage because of momentum.
Yep. 3 damage for 6s. Saving 1 there. So 2. Okay. What else?
And then the Trotters, 4s and 3s. 2 at no rend.
No rend. 4 up. Nope. Single each. Double each. D3 each.
2 each.
Okay.
Apparently.
6s. Saving another 1. So it'll be up to 6. Keep going. I'm out of stuff.
Yeah. You were thinking that it was a foregone conclusion.
That the dragon was going to die?
Yeah.
I sure was. I sure was, but maybe I can tie up your pigs
Here
for a
we
turn.
are. All right. So Pig Hacka on the boss here. This is 4s and 2s, or 4s and 3s, excuse me. So 3 of them. 1 at rend 1.
Okay. Fail damage.
2 damage.
Taking 1. Up to 7. Okay.
All right. Kill choppas. 4s and 3s. 2 at rend 1.
Okay.
1
5s. Failing them. Saving 1.
Okay. Big one.
Yep.
4s and 2s.
Come on, dragon. Ba-na-na-na.
2 at rend 2.
2 at rend 2. 6s. Nope. Damage.
4 damage each.
Okay. 6s again. Saving 2. That's 3, 6, 8, 14. That kills him.
Woo!
That'll do it. Woof duh. That's a shame, but you know what? Should have happened.
Yeah.
Should have happened.
We were all believing in him. I did see some rather questionable move faces in the finals, but I didn't comment. Yeah, there was some, like, I saw it in my game where, you know, you measure and then you move up.
Right.
But I didn't want to go into day 3, so I didn't say anything. And really, like, yeah, if I wanted it, I probably would have heed and hawed, but I didn't see them ever punish anybody for it, so maybe maybe you just cheat as hard as you can, and then they don't punish you, so whatever.
Manfred getting his D3. 1. 2.
Cheat's a hard word.
Any.
Certainly,
Well, it depends. It depends on if you do it intentionally or if you do it because you're being sloppy.
I
right?
think it's
difference.
sloppy. I think it's sloppy.
Right.
But that's its own kind of cheat, right?
Sure. Yeah, sure.
You're just not like you're on stream.
Mm-hmm.
You know, measure it out, put your finger down and move.
Mm-hmm.
Don't measure and be like, meh.
That's fair.
I think there was even a back to front movement. Like, I don't know, I had to kick that person out of my tournament. So
Easy 6 points.
Yes, 6 points, and it's tough times for Soulblight. You want to try and get some points out of this?
Oh yeah.
Right.
There's some possibilities here. I wish I had attack and 2 fronts left, but I did really poorly when I tried to use that and wasted it.
Why am I at 20? Should be at 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. My score was just wrong.
Okay, so what do I have? I have to measure.
You've got some play.
I've got some play. I've got some play.
You've got
There's-
one bat in the bank.
How many command points do you have?
1.
1.
Nurgle Dude did a front to back measurement on his Glotkin. Like, of all the things to do a front to back on, the Glotkin. Jesus Christ.
That's kind of a big one to front to back measure.
Yeah.
My goodness sakes. Okay, so grab that.
Yeah.
That's great. But fighting, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't have enough.
As far as just getting
Take
rules
the
wrong on
land.
accident because you're tired, like, I'm going to remind you that on game 5, I was so tired I tried to split fire on cover fire. So, I'm tossing these catapults out of a glass house,
Nope, it's got to be with lose no models, so death ones are not happening. Flanks isn't happening. I don't think I can quite take their land. I just think that's not gonna do it. Boy, I might be a little bit hard pressed on
BTs.
Yeah, having to battle tech this one. None of those everything in your entourage is pig and pig related, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Pig and
pig related. I sell pigs and pig accessories. Boy, what other options are there? Because I can't. 1, 2, 3. It does make more sense to fight than to yeet out. So we do not waver this turn, which is very risky.
For sure.
But I need the points. So we're not wavering. That's the plan.
It's a rough day for the honest, God-fearing, working-class, rules-following Warhammer players everywhere.
Let's jump into some hero phase.
All right.
So we're going to... first things first, we're going to crank the gears. We're going to make you -1 to hit Manfred, because that'll feel good on 5.
Yeah.
Now let's do some magic. I've only got the 2 spells now. Let's try to do Vile Transference onto the wounded unit. It's just a 6, so that fails. That would have been real important.
You are absolutely
bad at magic. I should look at Fire Slayers.
You should look at Fire Slayers. Hey, consider this army.
Or these guys.
You just need 2 casts
Pigs
sometimes.
2 casts sometimes?
And then you just roll 12s all the time.
Indeed. Let's try... What is the drain vitality, drain sadness, happy thoughts? I don't know, something like that. Hold on a second. Let's find the name of it so that we've got this official, since we're on stream here. Faction pack. Something. Magics. Waste away. That's what it's called. Yeah, let's try to waste away the big unit.
All right.
Hey, on a 10.
What else do you have? What's your third one?
Oh, no. I'm in combat on a 9. I don't have a third one. You killed the Gory Lord.
Oh,
so it's on a 9.
So, right, here we go. All right, you're good.
All right, so you are -1 damage characteristic on that big unit of boys. It's helpful. It's helpful.
Big.
Super big.
B-I-G.
Other hero face stuff. I don't really have anything. Things are pretty tied up. How about you?
With my 1 command point,
Right.
I'm going to...
Foot off the gas.
No, thank you, sir.
I hear you. All right, movement phase. Oh my god, everybody look, it's Kritza doing something. He loves it. Spending the point, bringing 2 bats back, grabbing this.
I feel justified in pulling all the pigs over here after we watched me almost fail to kill that dragon.
I think that's very fair, actually. Because, yeah, if you hadn't dedicated all the pigs, he might still be there and you'd be tied up. I think that's very fair. That's my movement. Movement phase over. Oh, sorry. Pendulum. Pendulum might actually do something.
Oh, wait. I do have a movement thing.
For sure.
I D3 move something. One of these days, I'll remember my rules.
I think it's only movement 8, which makes it really not that useful.
Yeah, because you can't get a crossover.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a little silly. All right.
I'm not doing anything that affects you at all.
Okay. I think I've got shoot in combat on my breath weapon. That makes sense. It's a breath weapon. Dun dun dun! Dragons for days.
Ironjawz players watching me forget the one thing that I do. Absolutely gutted.
Oh, right, you did the thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have him shoot into the big unit.
All right.
Right? No, let's shoot into the little unit.
That's what I did.
May as well. Yeah, little unit. Only 2 shots. Whew. Both hit. Here's the force wound, though. That's the problem. Both of them wound. Rend to 1.
Save them both.
Okay. Sounds great. Sweet. I'm assuming you're not cover firing because you're out of range. Charges. Big thumbs up for me. You've only got 1 point. Combat.
How about abilities?
So, combat abilities. I didn't charge. Please, back to you. Combat. Let's do...
Sorry, I forget that shit all the time, so I stop every time.
Hey, that's
we
fair.
both know there's nothing.
That
yeah, but I have to remember in the times that there are something.
Is fair. Let's go with Manfred. Let's see what he can do. See what old man Manfred can do
Shannon's
here.
problem is that he doesn't understand that you win Warhammer by exclusively doing 4s, 5s, and 6s.
That's true. I keep trying the other option of rolling the 1s, 2s, and 3s. It doesn't work out for me very well.
It's been poor.
It's been pretty rough. Here's into big unit. Geistivore.
All out defense.
Yeah, go for it. I got no points, so these are 3s and 3s. Dropping half on 3s. 3s to wound. Drop another one. You get 2 at rend to 1.
3s. Take 1.
2 damage.
2 so far.
Okay. And then here comes the mount, which is pretty great. 4 pluses. Yep. And 2s? 2s.
Right,
2 of them. Rend of 3.
3?
Yeah.
I saved that one.
On rend 3, yeah. 2, 3, 4, yeah. Yeah. So just 3 damage there then.
So 5 damage?
Yep.
Anything else?
Nope, that's all of his attack profile.
All right, so I have that's 5, 6, 7 because I have 1, so I lose 2, and
boop boop, poof, only 2. Okay, over to you.
We're gonna pile in with these 2 guys who have been superstars.
Boo boop boop boo doo doo. They're trying. Do do do.
Woo! All right, 4s and 3s.
Okay.
Nice and average. Love
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Nice and average there too. 2 at rend 2.
6s. Nope.
6 damage.
Yep. 6s again. Saving 2. Taking 4. Okay. Over to my dragon. I'll bring that over there in a second. I put it that way so I remember the place.
I could have gone for Manfred, but I think I have a better chance at killing the dragon unless Manfred has less hit points left.
Manfred's only got he's got 5 damage on him, so he's only got 9 left. But you're at -1 damage for that whole unit.
Yeah.
Dragon's gonna go into the unit that hasn't attacked Manny. Jaws, 2 hit, not Terrorgeists. 2 wounds. We're into 2.
2.
You are all at defense.
Yep, I save it.
Garbage. Hot garbage. 6 and 7. Having damage and defense is a crazy concept. Flesh Eater Courts would like to borrow that concept. 2 of them. Rend of 1 from the jaws. Or the claws, sorry. Nothing. Good, garbagey nothing. All right.
Yep.
Your unit.
Oh, man. Let the salt flow through you, Waffle House.
Woo!
What we got? We're going to pile over here. And try and punch this dragon who has, what, 10 hit points left?
Yep.
Yeah, I guess so. There's 5 guys. 2 of them have the good weapons. We're going to roll those real quick. 4s and 3s. We've watched me roll all 1s and 2s in this game. This isn't that game. 5, rend 2. Jeez.
I mean, I can roll the ward saves.
Right, but
what are these damage-wise?
3 damage each.
Okay. That was 5. And that's enough to kill him.
All right.
Okay, so that's a failed battle tactic.
And then we can probably shake hands there.
Well, let's take a look. So
Keep
I score
going.
3. What's that put us at?
1, 2, 3. Puts
14
you
to 24?
9 down.
Yeah, let's do a prior roll.
All right.
See where that sits at.
Good luck.
Yeah. Okay.
You've rolled 1
That
every
can be
single
enough
one.
of this nonsense. Well, I will say, Ironjawz, definitely one of the better factions in Age of Sigmar, for sure. I don't know about that for sure. But moving 3 inches,
it's got play.
like any of that, whenever you can move and break the standard rules of a game, by like whether it's Murder Lust or this, amazing, right? Makes it unstoppable. I can see why they decided you don't get any other rules if you get that. I would have preferred that they say you don't get that, you get some other fun rules.
Right.
And I think most people would prefer that. But I can definitely see them saying this is enough, for sure.
And in your defense, you brought a Soulblight list that was at best experimental.
For sure. And it could have done a lot of things, like making all those charges. I just got the gears up to get reroll charges on that. I had reroll charges on the Vengori Lord. But at the end of the day, if your opponent chooses when you fight, they're probably going to win.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then that's just kind of that.
Brutes are really good.
Brutes are. How many points are they?
200 points per 5.
200 for 5. So that's.
So those are 4.
It's 15 wounds on a 3-up for 200 points.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's really.
But they hit on 4s, and clearly
for sure.
We watched the highs and lows of Thomas's ability to handle that. I really have to understand. I gotta play them a lot to know what they can and can't do and where they'll swing, so that when it happens, you're prepared for it.
And I think that it's definitely probably a matter of they can kill this, but like you need to be hedging your bet on I'm going to live and hold,
right? And
maybe I kill him, right? Because make it that killing is your frosting all the time.
I think if you had brought Blood Knights, it would have been different.
If I had been running Blood Knights, I mean, probably yes, but you know that's just if we're getting to the point anytime in any game where you can only take 5 units out of a book, like then it's not fun. It's not good. Right. Then that's unfortunately one of the problems that Feck's starting to run into. You have a Marascore Herald, you have Usharon, you have Morbeg Knights, and Ghouls, and then and the Cardinal, and that's it. There's your 5.
Those are things you see.
Those are your 5, and that's it. Well, it's because it's kind of dumb not to take them, right?
Yep,
for sure. I think this was a fun, it's a fun concept.
I think those are Vargeist. Is that what they're called?
Yeah, the Vargeist. Yeah.
I think the Vargeist have play. You saw them like rip up. Some dudes. I don't know if you can use them as your dedicated hammer.
Sure, and
maybe if they were supported by something a little bit more reliable than the Zombie Dragon.
They need either more rend or more ability to live, because they don't have enough damage to like take things down before they get clapped back, and they can't survive getting hit back at all.
Yeah, Rend 1 is tough into 4-up save armies
for sure,
or 3-up save armies
for sure. Yep, against some squishier armies though, like I could see them doing stuff. The big thing with it though is that my guess is in a month, the vast majority of this list won't be able to be taken anymore. Like it's all going away.
Yeah,
which is kind of a shame, but I also don't see a bunch of people running a ton of Vargeist and having a bunch of fun stuff.
Shannon
60 Crypt Guard is inefficient. I'm sorry, but it is.
we tried them on stream, I think.
Yeah.
We were both like, yikes.
Yep.
I think they're fine at 10 because they have the ability to turn off commands.
Sure.
Until your next turn.
Correct. And that's fine, but
I'm not saying they're great.
Yeah, the I don't think that it's there. I don't think they are the issue. I think the issue is that they're there to protect another character and give it a 5+ ward save.
Right.
But why would you be taking not Usharon and the Marascore Herald? Because they don't. Those two don't need the Crypt Guard, and that's the problem.
Right.
Is if the other options were as viable, then maybe Crypt Guard would have a place. They kind of like get a secondary internal balance problem with them. I think the pigs did exactly what I expected the pigs to do, which was either nothing
or everything.
Everything, right? This is you never played Warhammer Fantasy, right?
No.
So, greenskins in Warhammer Fantasy, if you drew a greenskins player in a tournament, you knew you were in for one of your best games of the tournament, because that person had to just love rolling dice and having fun to be taking them to a tourney. Because every unit, if it had 3 or more models, at the start of their turn, you'd roll a dice, and on a 1, they would fight with each other, and you couldn't use them that turn. Right? Like, just the nature of the army was, I don't know, maybe this will work. And that was everything in the army.
Very Skaven.
Super Skaven. Yeah, they were, and they're going to hit, they're going to miss. I definitely think they got to play. Like, I would be tabled at the end of this turn, and you still have all your army, but one, technically that unit's alive. You have your whole army, but -1 pig.
-1 pig.
Yeah, for sure.
One small pig.
For sure. So, super
part
solid.
Of it, I think, we can chalk up to your magic absolutely wetting the bed.
Sure.
My magic was on fire. I got crit 2 hits off every turn.
I mean, sure.
I know that no one likes to blame it on dice, and I don't think it's blaming it on dice to just say,
you need magic.
Like, your army needs that fight last, and it needs those debuffs, and you got them just too late.
Sure. And I do think, well, maybe not Night Hunter or OBR, but traditionally in Warhammer Fantasy and in AOS, Death has always been a pretty magic reliant faction, which it's part of their flavor. It is what it is. Yeah, not getting the charges going on over there, but not getting the charges was because of Mighty Destroyers. Like that is a good
That's
a good
the
army.
whole point of Mighty Destroyers.
Yeah. 100%.
When I got left out, I was like, well, on the bright side, I'm just gonna tiptoe in.
Right. For sure. But no, because you probably would have made the charge. Like, that makes me wonder, should I have redeployed them back to keep them further away from that? And the answer is, I would have had to go real far, and you would have had to fill the charge. So I think it's unlikely. As opposed to having that bat come in there and sit that stuff. I do think this style of Soulblight list could have play, but I think it will struggle against high defense armies. I think you're just going to have a hard time with it, for certain. But that being said, it could be a really interesting and fun kind of army to bring to like a team event, like Colorado Clan Carnage, which is going to be coming up here in May, where you've got the team match aspect coming up.
Right.
And wanted to make a fun announcement. I'm going to get it updated on the website for those of you that are watching. Thank you, everybody. Please like and subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Do all the things. Colorado Clan Carnage, I just got the letter up from Nottingham. We are approved for 1 golden ticket. That's right. You can come to Colorado Clan Carnage, bring your team, and your team gets to select who gets the golden ticket if you are the best overall winner. GW approved it for the best overall. So that is sportsmanship, paint, and battle score combined. That team gets to send one person off to Worlds to go hang out with Thomas when Thomas wins a golden ticket again sometime this year.
I don't know if I'm going to win one this year.
No?
Because, like, well, my opportunities are...
Monkey?
Flying Monkey.
Fair enough.
And that's
Rocky Mountain? Okay. Flying Monkey.
We'll see. I'm not like... I'm a little bit burnt out on super hardcore competitive play, so...
That's fair. That's fair.
Like, if I did not have to fly out to Atlanta in 2025, my disappointment would be very low.
Very low.
Because then there's all this, like, you can't just go out there and, like, have a good time. You gotta, like, try. It's a lot of work. It's really hard. It's cool.
Sure.
I'm not saying that people shouldn't want it. It's like, I've just gotten to do it a few times, so the magic isn't quite there anymore.
Sure.
So if somebody else had the opportunity that hasn't gotten to go, it would not break my heart if I got to hang out with all my friends and have world championships at home.
What if you got to go with one of our delightful viewers in the stream?
I did last year, though.
Oh, hey,
Boggy is not in here, but I got to hang out with Boggy. I got to meet him.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to see some of you guys, but I'd rather see you out in Flying Monkey, where I have the time and the energy to hang out.
That's fair.
So if you're looking to come out to a tournament and say hi to us, you should come out to Flying Monkey in Wichita.
Or Colorado Clan Carnage.
Or more importantly, Colorado Clan Carnage, because then I don't have to travel anywhere, and we can have... You can try some of these beers that we review all the time.
That's very fair. Super fair. Super fair.
Derek Hildebrandt, Flying Monkey, always some super mid players in Wichita. You can club your way to a golden ticket. Hey, I clubbed my way to a 4-1, baby, this last year. We'll see. I think that as people get excited about golden tickets, they'll be more likely to go.
Sure.
But nonetheless, thank you for joining.
Absolutely.
We'll see you guys here in another few weeks for another Week in Decadent Battle Report. Until then, thanks for joining.